time, you all decided, upon waking, that you were no longer so keen on waiting around in the rind for Jory's supplies to show up. So, you took it upon yourselves to seek out the supply wagon in hopes to speed up the repairs needed for your weapons. Your journey there was not uneventful. Along the way, you met a moving company on their way to Galen with a delivery of what turned out to be a fire snake. Having toppled from the cart and spilling from its cage, Garuk and Gorna ran to aid the new travelers, with Finnegan closely behind. You all managed to get the snake back in its cage unharmed and were rewarded for it. Shortly after, you spied some tracks leading off the trail and sent Finnegan after to scout ahead. After a bit of stealthy tracking through the woods, you finally found the cart you were looking for. It had apparently been stolen by some goblins and a bugbear looking to do who knows what with it. You deftly dispatched the defilers. Oh, I did nice alliteration there. And decided then to disembark back to the Rind. It's late upon your arrival back to the city, but the lights are still on, and some still inhabit the streets. As you approach the familiar warm glow of the Ivory Goat, it's the first thing to meet you on your way back into the temporary place of residence. What are you all doing?
Looking for
a guard.
Yeah, we need to find the local guard.
Pickles
The goat can wait.
Zilgrim has this habit of just kind of leaving that cart lay around, and I really don't want that coming back to us. I got shit
I
else
was
to
out
do.
here looking through the car, thinking about stealing
corpse-
some stuff.
The corpse is not in Zilgrim's cart. It is in the cart, in Jory's supply cart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am in
Gorna said
that cart,
didn't
though.
Gorna say she was gonna pull the
My cart,
Gorna's
yes.
pulling the small cart,
Okay.
yes.
Donkey's
The
got a
donkey's
big
pulling
cart.
the supply cart.
Yes.
Corpse is in supply cart.
Yes.
And I'm in supply cart, which is still makes it a risk
You're on the supply
because I'm
cart.
still associated closely with the cart.
Yeah.
So
You
I'm
and Deborah can
gonna
go down.
actually I'm gonna split off from you guys. If you're gonna go talk to the town guards, I'm gonna take your cart into the stable behind.
Okay.
You don't want to keep carrying that big heavy cart around for no reason?
It's really starting to get a little heavy.
It's not big, but it could get heavy.
It's
Yeah.
bigger than not a cart.
It's bigger than me, but that's about it.
Okay. So we search for a guard.
Okay, who's doing what? You're taking the cart back to
To the stables.
To the stables.
At the Ivory Goat.
Okay. and
I'm
then-
riding the big cart.
Okay. And then you three are walking.
Yeah.
All right.
And searching for a guard.
There's one pretty much right inside as you approach. Just one station there at the edge of the road.
All right. Well, I'm going to approach that guard.
Okay. Is this going to help you?
Yeah. We went out to find the supply cart that was missing. We found it. The
Whose supply cart?
the one for Jory and the Ivory Goat.
Oh, okay.
The cartmaster has been killed by goblins. He is. We brought him back with us. He is in the cart.
Well, that's a shame.
Yes, it is a state.
All right, he's way here. He walks around to the back of the cart. He lifts up the cloth that's over it and says, "Oh!" Says, well, they did a number, didn't they? All right. Yikes. I'll tell you what. Take. Wait here. He walks off. He makes his way down the road past the Ivory Goat. And he sort of makes a right, disappears off into a side street for a second. Meanwhile, you are approaching the Ivory Goat with the cart.
Mm-hmm.
All right, yeah, you walk up to the back and there's no one back there.
All right, I park it, and I'll go inside. Is Abram up front?
Oh,
or?
yeah.
Okay, I'll let him know that that we're probably all going to be at the Goat again this evening, and that I parked our cart in the stables out back.
He says, "Oh, welcome back. Glad you didn't die."
Yeah, me too, actually. It would have been Probably a pretty bad day.
It would have been bad for us too. You guys are pretty good regular customers here. Hate to see you go.
Well, it is a nice place. Speaking of which, I think I need myself a coffee.
Yeah, that's no problem. Head on up to the bar. Find Althea. She'll take care of you.
All right. I'm going to go around to the bar, sit down, say hello to Althea, and order a cup of coffee.
She says, "All right, well, one cup of coffee coming right up." She heads out into the back. Comes back with a single cup of hot coffee, still steaming.
And I'm going to tell her that we found the supply cart and that the others hopefully will be back with it
Well,
soon.
that's fantastic. I'm sure Jory and Andolin are going to be super pleased. They've been waiting on that cart for quite some time.
Well, for some reason, you guys have goblins and bugbears that are waylaying your carts on the supply road.
I had heard some stories about that, but I just wasn't sure. Seems to be more and more problems cropping up around here recently. It's not only the goblins you got to worry about, but it's been highwaymen on the roads too. Robbing people as they come in, charging tolls, making sure, you pay them to get through on the way in and out of the Rhine to Galen. It can be rough on our little town sometimes. Used to not be that way. But seems like y'all took care of the goblin problem.
At least a couple of them.
Well, the roads will be better for it, and we thank you. Coffee's on the house.
No, thanks, Althea.
All right, and about that time, you see the same guard walking back around the corner with 4 other guards following him, and he's pointing over at you all and the cart.
Oh no.
And they're all making their way that way.
Just run.
Well, I mean, you brought a dead body.
Yeah.
It's the cops. What do we do?
Can I hide?
Guys,
Like, just nearby?
Make a stealth
Where would you like to try and hide?
Is there like
Wait,
a crowd of
you
people
don't
anywhere
be
nearby?
No, it's
Don't
pretty
be
late.
suspicious.
There's no real
I'm not
nearby
there.
buildings.
I'm
You
not
were
there.
stopped on the other side of the road, just outside
I'm
of
having a
the.
coffee.
Right.
Okay, I'll just
You're
I'll
somewhere
just have
else.
a
You can hide behind the cart if you like.
I'll just have a quick thought of like I need to hide, and then just be like, no,
Oh.
that sucks.
Good.
Alright, okay.
Wise.
I'm gonna wave the guards.
The guard who's pointing waves back and he says, "Just stay right there. We're coming over." And all 5 of them begin to head your way, and they march on up down the street past the Ivory Goat and head on up to the wagon. And they stand on all 4 corners. And the one guy who pulled the blanket off the cart in the back walks around to the back of the cart again, and he flips it over, and the 2 who are standing on the back corner of the cart both look and they go, "Ugh." And they wave their hands to the 2 standing in the front of the cart, and they walk back, and he flips the curtain up again, and they "Ugh." He just points, and they go, and you hear and they manage to wrench the folded, crumpled corpse of the wagon driver out of the supplies. 2 guards heft the body, and unfortunately, quite a bit of rigor mortis has set in, so he's still quite folded as they pick this poor guy up, and they say, "We'll take him to the church for last rites and proper burial. We'll see if we can figure out who his next of kin is and have his."
Should we go ahead and finish his delivery? Deliver this stuff to Jory and.
You got any more dead bodies?
No, that was the only one that we
Hopefully
found.
Okay, yeah. I guess go ahead and. It looks like it's your job now. You're gonna deliver the wagon. Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Have a good night. I just tend
That
to
was
carry the
mildly
body off.
traumatizing.
Cheese it, it's the cops.
First thought was, "Oh my God, run!"
I'm conditioned.
The gumshoes are here, boys.
I'm conditioned to live a
A-cap.
certain way.
So the guards make their way off to the back almost the way they came with the unfortunate folded corpse of the wagon driver.
Hopefully covered with something.
Just children watching
It's late. Most people aren't on the street anymore anyway.
Oh, okay.
Most.
Most. There are some.
Okay, some people want to see a dead body, so
That's
we're
true.
really
Yeah,
doing them a
Two
favor.
guards are
Y'all
holding.
wanna
One
see a
guard
dead
is
body?
leading. The other two are kind of standing,
What do
flanking
you
side
think
by
it took
side.
4
sort of
people to get
keeping
it out of the
people at
cart
bay
when
in
2 of them
case they
carried
get
it
too
away
close.
just fine?
Stuck in a box.
Some people want to see a dead body.
So who should we deliver to first?
Who's
Oh,
closest?
well, since part of this is dependent on us leaving as you guys getting your weapons back, I think we should start there and then work backwards.
Oh, that's fair.
Head down to Jory and then drop off the rest on the way back.
Yep, that seems like it'll be the easiest.
Okay.
All right.
All right. You all make your way through town towards the edge of town to the docks to see that there is no one manning the smith.
It's late. He's probably
It's
at home.
late. Yep, brilliant,
It
brilliant.
is a mostly outdoor, open air shop. There is a light on at the house inside, but the smith is the shop does not appear to be open.
I'm going to knock on the door.
All right.
Not you.
No answer.
Just push me away.
I got.
Just lift him up.
Could we tell which supplies belong to him and which supplies belong to the others?
It's mostly crates.
Okay, so no.
You could open the crates if you wanted to.
You would know.
Yeah.
There are some raw materials in the cart. Some ingots, some raw ores.
So what do you guys want to do?
Knock louder. Oh wait, I'm not there.
You're not there.
You're having coffee.
You are enjoying your coffee. Meanwhile, actually, now that you all have been scared to death by the police and made your way, what are you doing now that you have
Had your coffee.
I imagine that at this point you have enjoyed your coffee and finished up.
How late is it?
It's not so late that all the shops are closed, but it's pretty late.
I'm having dinner.
Okay. All right.
Fair enough.
Fuck everybody else.
Althea walks back up to the bar after you finish your coffee and she says, well, is there anything else I can get for you?
Absolutely.
All right.
Food.
Food can do. All
Food
right.
time.
We'll just go get you the dinner special. We'll be right back.
Make it 2.
2 dinner specials can do. All right.
All right.
She goes back into the back and she's gone for a little bit of time. She comes back with two arms full, 2 plates each. And she sets everything down and gets you a nice spread. And she says, well, is there anything I can get for you to wash that down with?
No, the coffee's good. We'll stick with the coffee.
Another coffee?
Yes.
All right, coming right up. She takes your mug and she comes back with another steaming hot mug of coffee.
That's what I'm doing.
All right, so if there's anything else I can do for you, just let me know.
Oh, Mug of Joe.
All right, you all are at
Black
the
coffee and a
blacksmith.
cheeseburger.
Calm down, Grandpa.
No, so no one answers the
Bitching
door.
about the war.
Nobody answers the door.
I'm
Can-
gonna be like,
It's not an
I'll
egg
be like,
salad
wait, you gotta let
sandwich.
me do it, and then I'm gonna knock.
You're gonna knock?
Yes.
Okay,
It is really good.
no answer.
Can we see into the lit window?
You can look in if you want.
I'm
Okay.
still on the cart, so I'm just watching you look into this guy's
Are you
house.
just gonna peek in, or are you gonna kind of stealthily Are you like how? What
No,
are
I'm
you?
going to peek in. I've got nothing to hide.
Okay. You begin to look in the window and you hear from behind you, "Hey,
Turn around and look.
can I help you?" A
Looking
guard
for Jory.
walks up.
Have you seen him?
Hey, he's probably asleep. Beat it.
Was this a guard?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You're about to fight about
Let's
the
take
fucking
this. Let's take this stuff to the goat, and whatever's left, we'll know it's for
We were.
here.
We're about
Yeah,
to Micah
well-
Bell our way out of Strawberry over here.
That would be a way to do that.
Okay, well, maybe.
Does seem really
docking
early
isn't
for him to
so-
be asleep.
Hey, he's his own man. He swings a hammer all day. That's tiring work.
Blacksmiths get up
Looking
early.
around, you notice that pretty much everything down by the docks is closed except for maybe the bar.
Small town. Maybe they just don't need to be open that late.
He has no supplies.
It might be later
Also
than you
that.
think it is.
Oh. What time is it?
It's late.
I don't know. Wait,
Sun's
I don't know.
down.
Watch.
Lights are on. Not all shops are closed, but a lot of them are.
We should,
It's like 8.
We'll just come back in the morning.
yeah, we should probably just hold this up
Alright.
in the stable. Pull guard duty on it so it doesn't get stolen again. If I have to steal back some shit after it got stolen from someone else, then I stole it back from someone else.
What are you in a
There's
Guy
too much-
Ritchie movie?
There's too much. Yeah, dude, this isn't
It
Steam.
goes deep, all right?
This isn't Steam, all right?
goes
The
deep.
achievement tree is too deep. I'm the guy stealing from the other guy who stole from the guy.
So where are you all taking the wagon?
The goat.
Goat
Yeah,
stable.
we'll take it back to the goat.
To the Ivory Goat? Okay. Are you all taking it into the stable, or are you... What are you doing?
Yeah, we'll take it
the
around to
most
the
secure
stable.
place to keep it.
Okay.
At
Yeah,
least-
you can...
We'll probably have someone.
the wagon itself won't fit in a stable, but
Yeah.
the donkey will, and the wagon can be locked in a paddock.
Good enough.
We should do that.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, what he said.
We get everything all secured there in the stable.
Right. Is the paddock secure enough that we would be okay leaving it overnight without guard?
Do you feel like
I feel like
Would
we
be
couldn't
okay
even look in Jory's
overnight?
window.
That's true.
Surely,
they do have
like-
their own guards here.
there is a town guard?
They
You've
do
met
seem-
them twice now.
They do seem to be out.
They're pretty
They
familiar
know the
with
wagon.
us.
They know the wagon. They're like, that's the
That's the body wagon over there.
that's the full
The
guy
corpse
wagon.
wagon.
Corpse wagon.
So I think it's probably okay. Plus, people will look in it and just
Wagon.
immediately be
Band
like
name.
disgusted.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was a killer. Be a
I
killer
think it's
band
probably
name.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm already just walking
So-
inside.
Okay.
So are we okay leaving this here?
I'm okay leaving it
You
here.
make your way inside, and Abram is standing there at the counter, waiting to greet you. Says, "Welcome back.
How's it going?
Your friends at the bar. Like I told her, glad y'all didn't die."
Yeah, it was. I thought I was gonna.
Really?
Honestly, yeah. I thought I was.
You had
gonna
an
die.
adventure, didn't you? What was it like? What happened?
Just goblins that could shoot bows like I've never seen.
Or do I miss
dead
fighting
eye.
goblins?
Real,
There's
real
a
crack
bugbear
shot
out
that
there.
guy.
Really?
I think that's what it's called.
That's mighty impressive. Y'all took out a bugbear.
Yeah. Well, the wagon driver was not so lucky.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it was unfortunate.
Did they eat him?
No, they just
Oh, jeez, they were just saving.
They
him
just
for
killed him.
later.
yeah, it was quick and painless.
Oh. That's better than some folk get. Usually they just.
That's the thing to say.
Just lies.
I mean-
just fake lies.
Comforting lies.
You got Abram hooked right now. You can tell he's really into this story.
I'm just like, I need to
I went quiet.
I need to-
sleep.
decompress.
Oh yeah, no, I completely understand.
Gonna have a
Make your way on in, please. Make yourself at home, and I'll be with you as soon as you're comfortable.
Thank you. I'll go have a seat with Gordon.
Hey,
What's
did
up,
you guys
friend?
get the whole corpse situation worked out?
Yeah, I think it's as okay as it's gonna be.
What about the supplies?
They're locked up outside. We couldn't
Okay, we got to do deliveries in the
in
morning.
the morning.
Good, good. Excellent. Well, at least we've got a place to sleep, and the food's pretty good.
Yeah,
As you look over, you see 4 nearly empty plates in front of Gorna.
I'm like still like,
Nearly.
Nearly.
queasy
Hasn't been that
from
long.
today's what I witnessed.
She's not finished.
Not done yet. I'm talking to you between bites.
I'm not offended by it.
I hope not. We'll never be friends.
Chow is continuous.
Althea notices that you've come in. I assume you all are following in behind her. Or are you all still
Yeah.
standing out with
Yeah.
the
I'm
wagon?
following.
Okay. Althea greets you at the bar as you went in before they did. Abram says, "Welcome back." And all of you, as you come back in, said, "You head on over to the bar. It's where your friends are."
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, welcome, friends.
And Althea sees you all come in, waves to you all. So should I just go ahead and get the meals coming?
Yes.
All right, can do. How many for each of you?
Just the
Just-
normal
yeah.
amount of one.
2.
See, I'm learning.
He's
I'm old, but I can still learn.
he's our tank.
She goes back in. She
Tank's gotta eat.
She spends time making several
Gotta put fuel
runs
in there.
back out with all of your plates.
Turns into hit points.
He takes in stew and turns it into hit points.
It's a stew.
Skyrim style.
Oh yeah,
Stew
speaking
to
of hit
eat
You just
points,
in the middle
do I,
of
like,
battle eating
am I,
wheels
like,
of cheese
restored
to
to
read.
ten?
Plenty of
'Cause I was pretty
potatoes.
main at the end of all that.
Raw
Oh.
potatoes.
Yes.
All of you now definitely you have all of your hit points back.
Okay.
That you have had a long rest on the journey
Yeah.
back.
I was fine.
I was hurting pretty bad.
I was gonna say.
I was having a bad time.
I
with those
literally
goblins.
succeeded every one of my fucking stealth checks, so I was just a flamethrower in the woods.
Althea comes back and asks, "All right, there's all your meals? Can I get you anything to drink?"
Just some water for me.
Just water.
Wine, please.
Wine.
I'll have wine.
Wine. All right, be right back. She comes back and distributes everything to each of you.
Sparkling apple juice. Lunches, preferably.
That is the good stuff.
Hard stuff.
Do math in my head.
Don't focus too hard.
What do y'all do?
Chugging
Eating
wine.
my foods.
Okay.
Taking notes.
Right.
What is wrong with you? You don't chug wine.
I'm chugging it.
Wine's a sip and
He's
drink.
seen a lot today.
Today's a chugging
You
day.
can absolutely chug wine. I've done it
You
through a
just
beer
shouldn't.
bong.
You just really shouldn't. Like,
The fuck's a beer bong?
You'll learn. You'll learn. All of you will learn.
Yes, my wine glass is empty now.
You,
That's what happens when you chug your wine, says Althea as she comes back. Says, all right, can I get anything else for you all? Or
Another wine, please.
Absolutely, coming right up.
Great. We're gonna have a drunk
Get you
halfling on
another
our
wine.
hands.
At least he'll be like light enough to carry you to bed pretty
To keep
easily.
track of how much you are spending.
You carry him.
I can't. I'm smaller than him.
Well then, what do you mean? It's gonna be
I'm
easy
done
to
spending
carry?
money for the evening. I'm just chilling.
Now
I've
I will
had
sip
mine.
My second.
I've got my fill. I've got my my body numbing beverage. I'm good to go. I'm quite satisfied with my existence at this point.
All right, she says, all right, so well, if that's everything, then for all the meals, all the drink, and I assume you'll all need a room of your own.
Indeed.
All right, that comes out to a total of 6 gold and 9 silver.
Where's my sugar daddies?
I'll put 2 gold
I
down.
have a gold.
I've got 8 silver.
I'll throw in the rest.
After that, I'm broke, so we have to move on.
Throw in the rest.
I have 3 gold.
He says, well, thank you all very much. I hope you enjoy your stay. We always enjoy having you.
It's always enjoyable to be here. This place is awesome.
Yeah, I only have nightmares like once every couple nights.
1 and 3 ain't bad.
I'll take it.
I
I'm
do
going
kinda
to
like it.
transition into my room and sleep pretty easily, I hope.
Okay. Yeah, you all do. You all manage to fall asleep pretty quickly after a long adventure. And sleep comes easy. Luckily, the nightmares do not. You all sleep peacefully through the night.
Decent.
And you wake with the morning. The day is yours.
Alright.
Time to seize the day.
We have to get ready to make those deliveries.
I was about to say, if
Yeah,
I seize
I'm
the
gonna go-
day, you mean smash a breakfast and then deliver some stuff that
I'm out of money.
Yeah.
I can't afford breakfast.
you can afford breakfast with your
Before
if you-
anything else, I'm gonna
You're so small.
Go
How
check
could you?
that
Oh,
somebody
my
can buy
silver's
you.
gone.
that we stuck.
Somebody
in the
can
paddock.
buy
You're
your
going to go check the
breakfast.
wagon?
Okay, that's
Yes.
Okay. Wagon's still there.
good.
All the merchandise still on it.
Make a perception check.
19.
Seems to be there.
I guess I'm gonna wash my pretty little face and head on downstairs to greet the day.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Dude, my
head
morning
back in and sit
stuff.
down for breakfast.
All right. As you all come back down, Althea is there, waiting to greet you all. Says, "Good morning."
Good morning,
morning.
Althea. It's-
Breakfast.
Please.
Yep. You better believe it.
Is that one for each of you? 2 for some?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a double.
I had a feeling. I'll be right back.
One for all, 2 for some. Watch out, stomach, here it comes.
Coffees.
Water.
Water. Water.
The Captain Wine Chug over here.
I got something special for you, hon. Don't worry.
Oh, thank you.
Coffee, absolutely.
Coffee.
Coffee, sure.
Coffee.
It's fancy.
All right. It's fantasy. She comes back and she sets down all the plates, and then she leaves and she comes back and she sets down all of your coffees. She doesn't set anything down to drink in front of you, and she says, "Don't worry, I hadn't forgotten." She sets down a big glass and pours it full of wine. She said, "I'm just kidding, sweetheart." She picks it back up and she downs it.
What the?
And then she takes off back behind the bar again.
What a mind fuck.
And then
She just had to
I'm
remind you that
I'm
she's
like
hungry.
hungover, so I'm like just like,
You're just getting
what is
fucked with.
happening?
I am laughing my ass off.
She's harder than you'll ever be.
Yeah.
she comes
She's
back
a
around
fucking beast.
and she sets something down in front of you that looks like a double tall shot glass with an egg, some red sauce on it, and doesn't say a word. And then she sets down a glass of water and fills it up. She pats you on the shoulder.
How's she still walking?
She chugged a glass of wine. I mean, wine's not
It's a
that
big
hard.
glass.
His
You chugged a glass of
She
wine.
did fill this glass. She didn't pour you like a glass of. She yeah. She fucking. And then she,
All right,
and
I'm
then she
gonna
killed
just,
it.
I'm gonna trust. You know, I'm just gonna, just not even think and just take this shot.
You take the shot and it does not feel great.
Yeah.
It's an uncooked egg for sure.
It's not
But
the worst thing.
Make a
I've ever
Constitution save.
the quick,
Still
the
better
quick,
than the ship.
the quick burn of the red sauce behind it does make that go
Very
away
moisture.
quite quickly. But you do in fact want desperately your water now.
Okay, yeah, so I'm fucking just face is like red, and I'm like, I'm just like chugging the water now, just the whole thing nonstop.
wow.
She comes back and fills the water back up as soon as you set it down. She sets the pitcher down in front of you. She says, "That'll make you feel better."
Can't even think about how bad I feel now.
That's the trick.
Got another awesome feeling.
Has anyone ever actually tried the prairie oyster as a hangover cure?
No,
Oh, yeah.
I have
Yeah?
not.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have
How's
not.
that work?
It was significantly worse than eventually just demanding a corpsman be put in my room so I could get an IV on Saturday mornings. But it was better than laying in bed and crying until 3 in the afternoon and then going to IHOP. So,
Fair enough.
7 out of 10.
Fair enough.
'Cause, I mean, I know it's a real deal.
I did it in Spain, actually. And yeah, it was, after about 40 minutes and a bottle of water, I felt significantly better.
All right.
Okay, that's interesting.
I mean, I like protein and spicy shit when I'm hungover, so
Yeah.
that's
I think I'll just
both.
stick
It cares what ails you.
to, I'll stick to Waffle House and the grease.
hot wings.
Hot wings. Hot wings are
Like,
appropriate
hungover
for
hot
any
wings are a
situation.
fucking. Oh.
Too hungry hot wings. Too horny hot wings.
Too horny.
I don't know about that.
All right. She comes back and she says, well, if that'll be everything, the total will be 3 gold, 5 silver.
1 gold.
I got 2 on it.
I got the other 2.
3 gold,
3
5
gold.
silver.
Yeah.
You all just
Brink
said
threw in
gold.
1, Patrick threw in 2. There's 5 silver left.
Yeah, that's what I'm throwing in.
Okay, cool.
Oh.
All right. Says, thank you very kindly. I really appreciate it. And I'll be extending this discount to you all from here on out. Last night, Abram told me what y'all done for Jory and for Andolin. We greatly appreciate it. Help does not go unthanked around here.
I'm just trying to do our part.
Thanks. I feel better already.
Plus, I wasn't going to get to kill anything if I didn't do this.
We should probably get to those deliveries.
Yeah.
Yes.
What needed to stay here at the goat?
I don't think anything was for the goat. It was for
Yeah.
Andolin.
Oh,
Andolin and-
Andolin's,
Yes, you're
Andolin
right.
and
Andolin's
Jory.
tiny hut, I
Yeah.
believe it was.
The
Yeah.
apothecary. You're right. You're
Yes,
right.
the apothecary.
Yeah. I'm the one that accidentally said the goat.
That's alright. That's alright. We know now. We're better. So we can reconvene out of the cart and get ready for our new mini adventure. 5 minutes in, 5 minutes out.
Should be easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
What could be simpler?
Yep.
Not even going to tie my shoes.
What could go wrong?
Make a dexterity check.
They're Velcro.
Can't tie your shoes. Great.
That's right.
Ye olde medieval Velcro.
Indeed. Medieval hook and pile.
It's just a bunch of cockleburrs sewed to the shoes.
Yeah. Oh, that one dry rotted.
Not the best for playing
Could you
kickball
hand me a
with.
beverage from the fridge, please?
you
Not the
have-
best for playing kickball.
Do you have a preference?
I want to try one of those Sunkist. They got mango in them.
Oh, they're
Pass it?
so good.
Mango?
Try it.
They got mango in there?
Yeah, mango.
Mango and Oral.
It's fresh.
That's probably good.
It is
Probably.
good. I like it.
I'll have to check one out.
Oh, there are cream soda Dr. Peppers back here if anybody wants one.
Ooh,
As
that
well.
Sounds good too.
Wow.
Delicious sodas.
That's good.
Good
Yeah, that's
mango.
just
Wow.
dying to have some crushed ice and some vodka splashed in it.
Just hush. Hush. Yes, hush. No. Alright, so you all make your way on out to the cart out back. The supply cart, the donkey, and Zilgrim's wagon or cart are all out back still, all where you left them.
That's good news.
I'm
Zilgrim,
gonna-
do we need your card today?
Probably not for this.
Okay. Well, we
Yeah.
could leave it here.
And just attach the donkey to the big cart.
Yeah.
That would probably be easiest.
So you don't want to carry it today?
Well, I mean, I could tow the little cart along, but I don't think I'm going to be hauling the big cart.
I don't
I'm
see
not
use for
that
this.
strong. I'm definitely
I
going to
was
nominate the donkey for that job.
I was only joking.
What
I'm
about
gonna
2 of you?
hook up the donkey.
Now, between the two of us, I bet we could do it.
Deborah deserves a day off.
Deborah.
Yes. That's what I said.
Alright. So we hook up the donkey and head to Andolin's.
Okay, you're going to Andolin's first?
Well, it's on the way to Jory's.
Mm-hmm. It is. Alright.
Not wrong.
Pull up outside of Andolin's tiny hut.
It's Andolin's tiny hut.
Well, I guess I'm gonna go in and let Andalyn know that the supplies are here.
Okay. You open the door, and she's sitting there behind the counter, and she says, "Oh, welcome. Can I help you?"
Yeah, I've got the cart with the delivery that you're expecting.
Oh,
out
you
front.
can help me. Excellent.
So hopefully I can, because
Yeah.
I don't have any use for these items.
Yes, I do. I'll be right there. And she stomps on the cellar door a few times and makes her way out to the cart. She starts going through everything and looking through. She says, "Oh, you haven't dropped any of this off to Jory yet, have you?"
No.
No, not yet.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Oh, there he is. Gindru, help me with these. We need to go through them and figure out what's ours. So he just kind of scritches his head and he says, "Well, all right." He climbs up onto the cart and they both start to go through it. And it takes them better part of an hour to go through all of the supplies to
I
figure
imagine
out
it would.
what's theirs and what
Yeah.
belongs to them. And
I'm
The
going to help
shipping
them.
manifest didn't survive.
No.
they didn't find one.
I'm going to help them carry their stuff into their shop.
Okay. That'll,
Yeah,
that'll
that
help
sounds
speed
like
it
a
up
good
a little
idea.
bit.
Move some boxes.
Thank you very much. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. This is quite amazing. Thank you for getting all the supplies back. If you ever need anything, please come back. I'd be willing to do you a favor since you did me a favor.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. It's good to know. Thanks, Andalyn.
We should probably take this stuff and head to Jory's now.
Yep. He'll be as excited as we think he is gonna be.
I hope he's excited because you guys is getting access back makes me excited. Because
That would
then
be
we can
nice.
leave this town and we can go to the next one.
Next town.
You just want to head back past that olive field.
Yeah, I do.
It's true.
As a matter of fact.
We haven't had any time to go back there, and that's the whole
Yeah.
reason he's here.
I do.
Look at Mr. Big Strong Guy figuring out the subplot.
Very olive-based subplot we have going on here.
I'm a simple man. I like olives.
I like olives. Well, that's good. You're in a good place for that. So you all eventually find your way back to Jory's, and he's out there hammering away, working diligently on something, probably for some ship somewhere.
Wait.
Ting, ting, ting. And he looks up as he hears the wagon approach, and he says, "Well, I'll be."
Oi, Jory!
"Oh, well, you got the wagon. And you're not dead."
We're not dead.
We lived.
Yeah, you
We're-
know the guy that drove the wagon?
Oh, really?
Well,
Well,
good,
then
because he
you
won't
never
be
will.
anymore. That's all the deeper that relationship's ever gonna get.
Well, that's a shame. Right, he wasn't from here. I didn't know. Anyway, is it all there? Clint climbs up into the back of the cart and he starts going through it, and he's got a checklist in his hand, and he's going through every bit of it. He's like, right, right, and it looks like he's about to complain at one of you all, and he goes, well, you didn't deliver it, he's dead. So he marks it off anyway. And then he goes through everything, and it takes him a little less time. He's a bit more organized than Andalyn is. He's kind of got all his ducks in a row. He says, right. Well, come on. And he starts to pick up a box and hands it to the nearest person.
Yeah,
Would be
absolutely.
Finnegan. He hands you a box. It's pretty heavy.
Yeah, I'm like sinking to the ground.
Right, take it inside,
Walking.
head to the back. Put it amongst the others. As you make your way in, he's handing each of you boxes and tools and bags
Yeah.
and various things.
Chain gang.
There is a storage inside where everything needs to be dropped off. Once it's all dropped off, he says, "Right, well, I'm gonna get started on your axes.
Thanks,
Brilliant.
Jory.
That's greatly appreciated.
Yeah.
Check back at the end of the day. I'm gonna put in the work today. I can feel it. Feels good. Happy to get these.
Okay, happy to bring things.
Right. Well, you need anything else? I have
No.
supplies for sale.
What you got?
Well, it's just, you just loaded it all in.
Okay, so I don't have need of anything specific right now.
All right. Well, come back later. By the way, what do you call yourselves?
Well, we haven't actually discussed that yet.
My name's Gorna.
Right. Well, I mean, like your group. You obviously you sell swords and mercenaries, or you something like that. I mean,
We're just
we're
good
something like
acquaintances.
that.
Yeah, we just met like 4 days ago.
Yeah, I barely know any
Well,
of these people.
I guess a week
It's
or
been
so
about
now.
a week or
We've
so.
eaten a
yeah.
lot of meals next to each other, but that's about it. I guess I did work with you guys in passing on the boat, but like we weren't really.
Traveling makes for strange
Acquaintances.
companions.
right. So what do you call yourselves? Look, the mayor is asking because you've been helping out around town. We're going back to him. He wants to know who you are, and he came here asking.
Any ideas?
I mean, you know, the Fab Five is always on the table.
Done.
No.
I will fist fight my way out of this.
Okay, me first.
Also me first.
Only if I
Pick
can
on
be
the little
Jonathan.
guy, huh?
My fist look a lot like
No, little guy's over there.
fireballs.
I'm not fighting anyone over here.
I don't know. What are we calling ourselves? Gang?
Workshop.
Yeah, we're gonna fish this one back
You know
and
what?
forth.
This is giving us
we'll
something
have-
to talk about over lunch. Thanks,
Yeah.
George.
Friends of
You're
Deborah.
We'll have it.
welcome.
We'll have it named.
What the fuck's a Deborah?
My donkey.
This fine ass right here.
I want to know what you do in your free time. That's on you. I would recommend, though, don't call yourselves that.
Sad face.
How about you stick to blacksmithing, Jory?
Thanks for having my back, Finnegan.
All right.
You're gonna.
Suit yourself.
Respectfully.
I got an idea. Go take a look at the name of my shop.
Alright, what is it?
Chain and Anchor.
That is nice.
Think about that and your ankles.
Oh.
That goes,
This guy doesn't like jokes, y'all.
Does he look like a man that spends a lot of time joking?
I mean, I figured at this point we had built enough rapport with Jory that I could crack one joke. but
Not everyone warms up to others as fast as we do.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Well, I will keep that in mind, my friend. Thanks. Thanks for everything you do.
it just goes.
Real fucking prankster we got here.
I knew Jory was a funny guy.
Oh, it's gonna be an early one tonight.
So what should we do in the meantime? Go look at these
TPK's coming
olives or
soon.
what?
No, the olives are like a day. and a
Yeah,
half
the olives
away.
are about a day's travel
they
away.
were. I thought that the orchard stretched closer. I guess.
No, because we camped next to it.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
probably why.
The second time we camped. Yeah, so, I guess we got a sweet cart upgrade.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
What do we do with the old cart? We could. I guess I could sell it, and then I could have some more money.
Well, the thing about it is this cart kind of almost tries to kill your donkey if it gets too loaded. So
That's true.
that's something to be mindful of.
The
at
other one
very
doesn't
least.
carry
could
anything
put
for us though, besides my
The
stuff.
small
really.
cart in the big cart.
like nesting dolls.
Yeah.
Nesting carts.
But then would there be room for supplies?
Just in the smaller cart.
Yeah, probably.
This feels inefficient.
It does.
You're
I still feel like
Well, if the first cart breaks, we've got the second cart, you see,
But
and
it's not like
it won't be holding more than it can because the only thing we can load is the second cart.
What if?
It's like those old Hondas.
First
that came
world
with
problems.
The Honda City with the motorcycle
with
that popped out
the
back.
50cc moped in the back. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. That was actually what I was thinking about.
What is the quality of my cart? Like, is it worth anything or is it quite modest?
You can find out.
You take it on down to the
You take it to
used
the
car
car lot.
dealer.
I was gonna say, like, I could take it to...
They got a fucking.
It's just a dude though, because there's no air pump.
gotta put you in a nicer Airbnb today.
Painted used carts on his arms, and he just stands there.
Waits for people to walk by.
Oh no!
Oh no!
There's also a guy out there with the wooden sign spinning it.
Yeah.
This place looks.
They're
awesome.
brothers. Their dad owns the place.
You already know of a place that has stables and horses.
Oh, maybe they would take it off of your hands over there at the Ivory Goat.
Maybe.
Or maybe we just leave it as a tip.
Leave it as a tip. That sounds...
Yeah, maybe they'll.
We left you a tiny cart. It's only mildly useful. Goodbye.
We're taking the donkey too.
That was already mine.
Yeah.
I'm taking an extra donkey.
Trade your donkey for a cart.
I feel like maybe they could credit some stays at the goat in exchange for a little cart or something along those lines.
Perhaps.
Just a thought. I can't pull the cart.
True.
I'm not gonna just keep doing
Right.
that.
I was gonna
I
say,
wouldn't
I don't...
imagine you would want to.
I would not expect people to keep carrying
rude.
it. So,
How rude. Little guy comes to you with a problem and you won't even help him.
I am helping him. I'm telling him to sell the cart.
Let's get rid of that dead weight.
What else are we gonna do with it?
true.
By the
Trade
time
in
we're
the trade in the cart for a couple papoose.
oh, some baby Bjorns.
The halfling and the gnome and the papoose.
I assume you all are making your way back to the Ivory Goat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just standing there in
Anyway,
front of Jory
wildly
thinking, like,
sidetracked.
Alright. So, about this time you.
Think how the
approach-
defensive options of having a gnome strapped directly to your chest, though. Like the gnome could have a knife or two knives.
If I'm touching you,
Two
it's
knives?
I cast a
There's
healing spell.
There's a patron standing out in front of the Ivory Goat who's just their mug in their hand looking at you like.
Don't mind me, man. It's just a little battlecraft theory. I'm
Yeah.
Hey, lay
I'm
on hands would
workshopping
be real
something
easy
over
when
here.
You're right there.
Cheers. Sort of turns around and continues to drink and looks off. In
So
the,
anyway,
the
Zilgrim.
opposite direction.
How's your knife skills?
I have a
He
dagger,
then shuffles around to the other side of the building.
but I only have one.
I have a
To
spare
be fair,
dagger.
yeah. Finnegan probably fit in the papoose too.
Yeah, that way
Yeah,
you
but
could have
that's-
one on your back if you could do them both.
That kind of hamstrings me and my abilities, though. I feel like
He can use
I
a bow
disagree.
on the
It
back.
rests your hamstrings
That
so
way,
that you may hamstring another.
I think a tank with a bow mount, an archer mounted on the back is technical, actually.
In this day and age, we call that a mounted weapon platform.
Yeah.
And they're very popular. We put them on almost every truck.
Yeah,
We can make one. We can reuse the wood that makes up my cart and build a platform
There we go.
excellent. These are all great
for
plans.
Finnegan
Let's
to
never
shoot
do
bows
any
off
of them.
of.
Who runs Bartertown?
this is interesting.
Yeah, Master
You're a
Blaster.
tinkerer, aren't you?
Yes, but I don't know carpentry. I can
Better
try it.
learn. Get to tinkering.
Now you could probably build a mechanical device that functions like that and then has like a button or a switch or a lever that could drop him down so he can go stab somebody.
Like a deployable, you can just
Deployable
Or it could just
halfling.
catapult
deploy.
me.
Yes, Deployable halfling.
I'm like pretty good on my feet.
Halfling trebuchet.
Yeah.
I like it. I'm into it.
Just a spring
The old
and a lever.
fastball special.
We're just in the middle.
I don't know.
of
Yeah, the crowds are starting to go around you.
That's right, because we're having a damn
Standing
discussion.
in the middle of the road for a little bit.
All right, so anywho, what do you want to do with this card?
Yeah. Anyway, what the
I
fuck
think
are
it
we
would be best
actually
to sell
doing?
it so that we're not lugging it around as dead weight.
I think that's probably a good idea.
If anybody wants it.
You should
You
probably
should
go try
ask
to
the
sell your
Ivory
card.
Goat if they want
Yeah,
to buy
I'm
your
gonna do
card.
that. So, are we already in there, or did we just get
You're
up to the door?
You're standing outside, out front of the Ivory Goat.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll go in the Ivory Goat.
All right. Greeted by Abram, he says, "Oh, back so soon."
Back so soon, we accomplished everything.
Oh, that's fantastic.
I do have a question for you, though.
Well, sure.
Do you remember my tiny cart?
Yes, I remember it well.
We have since upgraded to a larger cart.
I'll bet you have.
Do you have a need for such a tiny cart?
Well, if you're in the market to sell it, we'd happily buy it from you. If you'd like to trade something for it, we can do that as well. What are you looking to do with it?
With the cart?
Yeah.
You're there.
That just made me think of
I
pop stars.
donkey. Trade it for a donkey.
Double donkey.
Do you have any donkeys?
Yeah, we got a couple mules out back.
Do you feel like one might be worth? Approximate? I am open to taking money.
I'd trade you a mule for a cart.
Nice. I think that would be good because then we can have two mules on that bigger cart. It'll be easier. Sounds good to me.
2 mules for Mr. Zilgrim.
Okay. He says, "All right, sounds good. I'll meet you out back, and I'll get your mule all ready."
Sounds good. I'm gonna come back outside.
All right. He walks the mule. He walks the mule on over to you, and he hands you reins, and he says, "Threw in a bit and bridle, just extra for you."
Thank you so much.
All right. Y'all be safe out there.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, you too.
Whatever it is you're doing.
I don't think we know.
We are doing.
Yeah, we'll let you know when we figure it out.
All right.
I'm gonna situate one.
We also need
The new mule next to Deborah.
Well,
What's the new
since-
mule's name?
I haven't figured it out yet. Give me a minute.
I was going to suggest, since the other one's name is Deborah, maybe Bobbity. DBZ reference. Anybody?
Oh gosh. Oh, no. There it is.
I've managed to avoid anime this far.
What kind of nerd are you?
A bad one.
No, really.
Not a virgin.
There's some good anime I could annoy you with it for hours.
He likes Bebop.
I like Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah, but Bebop is in a different class.
And
Yeah, S class.
Yeah, it's
he,
not comparable
he
to any
only
other.
watches
doesn't-
as class. And he will also tolerate me watching Sailor Moon in a
Like,
different room.
Sailor Moon is
It's
okay.
S class. What
Yeah,
the
Sailor
hell?
Moon
Not
is
for
like fine.
Patrick. Not for Patrick.
I'd argue that Sailor Moon would dog walk the shit out of Goku, but that's a different.
I
She
also
would.
That's a
agree.
different YouTube.
She would.
That's a different YouTube.
Different YouTube. All right. So you have successfully sold your cart, or traded your cart rather, for a mule. So you have a mule and a donkey
Yeah.
now attached to the front of your brand new cart, meaning that the
Sharing
cart
the
will be
load.
able to move with a couple of people in it, or 2 people and some supplies in it, or whatever, at a normal pace.
Is 2 people the same if it's me and Finnegan versus the 2 orcs?
So if
Half orcs.
it depends on how they are half orcs.
Half orcs.
So it would
The
depend
one
on
orc
where.
between them.
So looking at the cart, it's made for 1 driver, but because it's made for 1 larger size driver, you and Finnegan could probably both squeeze up front if you wanted to. You could both sit in the driver's
Easily.
seat.
Okay.
Um,
Just seeing our road options.
the back could fit probably. It could probably fit the rest of you 3, but it wouldn't fit much else in it. It'd be
That's
tight.
fair.
It'll be good for carrying all of our stuff, though.
It could definitely.
And we
could
can all
definitely
take
carry
turns
your
riding.
things.
So that's nice.
Yeah, we can make that work.
I'll probably stay on it most of the time with somebody else, though, because my legs are so tiny. I take down the speed.
It'll probably be you and Finnegan most of the time.
Yeah, most of the time,
That's fine.
probably.
Yeah, especially if he keeps hitting the wand like that. Can't have
Well, then we
nothing.
just toss him in the back.
We just gotta stop finding dead bodies.
Well, technically,
Surely we won't see any more dead bodies on this journey.
You're
Technically,
probably
we've
right.
created some dead bodies.
Yeah, but like they weren't people.
That's hateful.
yeah, I've met some really decent goblins in my time.
Well, whenever they're
Yes, one of
shooting
them was
me
a
with
bartender.
arrows and whatnot, I'm not, privy to.
You bleed from your guts just a
Respecting
little
them.
bit, and suddenly you just disagree with an entire ideology.
What ideology do goblins abide by?
Shooting you in the gut just a little bit.
Well, or a lot of it.
Anarchy.
Yes,
No,
that part
they-
too.
No, they definitely have rules. One of those rules is if it's shiny, it's mine.
Oh, right. I forgot they're basically crows.
Yeah, but green. But green. It was cute.
Shiny things are nice. I mean, I can respect that at least.
Yeah. Pythons are shiny.
About that time, Abram looks at you all and says, "Would you all care to have a seat or anything?" As he leans his head out the door, noticing you all standing in the street still.
Oh no, we got this.
All right then.
I'm petting the mule. The new mule.
Just having a little
Becoming
meeting.
acquainted.
All right.
All right, so the next
Y'all
thing,
take care. And he shuts the door to the inn again.
we don't have anything
In the Rhine to do.
in the Rhine left.
What time of day is it?
Yeah, how much gabbing have we done?
Well, we've got to get our axes back.
That's
yeah,
that's kind of like
true.
we don't
Yeah,
have
but
anything
that's-
to do in between.
Well, I
That's
mean, there
tonight,
are
then.
shops. There are. Who needs to? Does anybody need to buy any armor? Or
I
any
am out of money.
trinkets. Any
I
odd
could do a
jobs
good-
we could do for money for the day? I don't know what that
I could
would
do
be.
a good lay down under a tree. Yeah, there. I mean, does anybody need anything? I think we kind of addressed that previously. So
I think we are good. What time is it now? How much time has passed?
It's about afternoon.
it's about
Okay.
afternoon. Okay, so
probably-
we got like a half a day to kill.
Probably too early to go check on.
Are we gonna have to stay in the Rhine again tonight, or are we planning on?
Yeah, probably.
No, we could set off. After
I was
we
gonna
get the
say
weapons.
if we wanted to leave off before dark and then camp, we probably could. We did clear the road.
It would leave us camping not too far from town, which is probably a safe option if we don't want to spend any money.
Which two of us I know for sure are out of money.
So,
It also
Two?
lets us.
Yeah, me and Finny.
About
I
that
have
time,
very little.
The little men.
a man approaches you all and says, "Hey, I guess they weren't kidding. You're pretty easy to find.
Easy like Sunday morning.
who are you?
Oh." He reaches into a pouch and says, "Here you go."
I have a feeling I know who this is.
And he hands you a letter. "There you go.
Courier.
He's a courier.
All right, bye."
Bye.
You look like a
Right.
reader.
Oh, we were about to learn a thing.
I mean, I
Request
can
the
read.
mayor.
I'm just not maybe as good
Kill
at it
or
as you
capture
are.
the bandits attacking travelers on the road. Oh, okay. Reward for the capture. Okay. So here, I found a thing, guys.
A guard walks over and says, "Hey, move!
I'm reading.
You know you're moving!" And he begins to shuffle you all along as you're
Apparently you
standing in
can't
the
just-
middle of the road.
Can't just
Apparently, loitering's illegal.
Yes, it is. Now go. Let's go. Move along. Come on. Keep the flow going. We got people trying to get to shops here.
Is this the same guy that yelled at me last night for looking in the window?
Make a perception check.
12.
It was dark, but it might be. His voice sounds familiar.
Same size of asshole. All right. Well, so as we meander down the road a little ways,
Probably.
Well, we got this here letter from the mayor, according to the top of it, that says it's from the mayor stationery. And it says his name right there. It says, of the mayor. It says, kill or capture the bandits attacking travelers on the road to Kalnora. That seems interesting. But what I like part is this part right here. You see that big word right there says reward. All right, and that means gold. 700 gold pieces for the leader, 350 for the head. So we don't even
That's
have to
easy
bring him in
money.
alive. That's easy.
easier,
300.
But then we
It
have to
would-
see a dead body, and I'm not like too into that.
Yeah, but we get an additional gold, 20 gold pieces for every bandit that we can prove we killed in
But
between.
it's also
here and
more
there.
money to bring him in alive.
Is he suddenly a
It
pacifist?
is.
Are you suddenly
It is,
a
and we get the
pacifist?
same amount of money for all the other ones to kill.
Well,
So
I mean,
We do really need money.
yes, I could use some money, and I would like to earn it honestly.
honestly, we got a decree from the mayor right there to go bandit
What?
hunting.
Is
That
it-
looks like a permit with no bag limit on it to me.
It's at the very end.
He's right. That's what this is.
Okay, well,
I'm no.
So this means we can legally.
murder.
It's not
Do
murder.
murders.
It's not
No,
murder.
we are doing
No,
murders.
it's bounty hunting.
We're hunting for bounties. We can bring the leader in alive, probably.
We should.
Okay, we can try.
We could get like
Yeah, I've got my good old
easily
kneecapper.
2 more donkeys.
Right. No, I understand that. But see, for the other ones, 20 gold is 20 gold, and they gotta
How
be
will
dead.
we feed
so.
more than 2 donkeys on the road for a long time, though?
Donkey
I'm
food.
just gonna let them graze.
Well, I mean, or we could just have a slowly dwindling number of donkeys
I think we just need to stick with the 2.
and plenty of
No,
food
it was
for
just-
us.
We shouldn't take on more donkeys than we feel we can be responsible for, and I'm one gnome, and I already have 2 donkeys to myself.
Well,
That's a lot.
just think 700 gold will feed them for years.
You know the phrase "I could eat a horse"?
A donkey's like a horse, but
They do
short.
that in Michigan.
Yeah. They eat horses in Michigan?
Yeah.
Any particular reason?
Because they can't drink the water.
Northern thing.
It's a northern.
it used to be pretty
Canadian
common. So,
thing.
like, quarter horses are called that because of how they got butchered.
I mean, horse meat's just.
All right. So
meat,
anywho,
right?
we need to figure out which road goes
I
to
would wanna eat a horse I
Kalnora, and we
knew,
need to go
but-
looking for these bandits. Is what I heard.
Yes.
So it's a bandit hunt.
It's a
Yes.
bandit hunt with no bag limit.
What?
We have a
Can
cart
I look at the
limit.
map and see if this place is on the map?
Kalnora? Kalnora is definitely on the map as you look. It's one of the major cities listed on the map.
So
It's actually got a big star on it because it is, in fact, the capital city of Cetera.
Brilliant.
okay. How far is it?
Looks to be pretty far.
Like
Farther than Galen?
not as far as gaming.
Like
Halfway there.
maybe 2.5 times the distance.
Ooh, so we were gonna hit Galen first either way, probably.
Well, they're
Now, so
Different.
as where you are here in the Rhine, if you were to travel from where you are south, and then let me look at my map.
Does anyone want to look at this?
So, travel from the Rhine to Galen takes you south to Galen, but if you want to travel to Kalnora, you have to travel southwest past Galen. Yeah, probably 3 times the distance to get to Kalnora.
So Galen first. Right? Am I looking at this map correctly?
well. Yeah, I would assume so.
So as you look there, the road splits
So
outward from the Rhine. One road leads
you
to
have to make a
Galen.
choice, basically.
One road leads
Yeah,
to
that's
Kalnora.
what I was kind of gathering from the beginning.
So you can't go from Galen to Kalnora.
Yeah, you can.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's just more direct routes to each one.
Your direct route from the
I
Rhine
see.
will take you
Okay.
to a split in the road,
I can't.
where one path will take you to Galen, the other path will take
So
you
there's
to
just a
Kalnora.
road to Kalnora that runs out of the Rhine.
Yeah.
Yes, because
And that's
it
where
is-
the bandits are.
That's yes. Yep, that's where the bandits are. The bandit, I think. That's,
Uh,
yeah, the letter says on the road from the Rhine to Kalnora.
To Kalnora, yep.
Okay.
Could we possibly tell, based on how long it took us to get to where we were whenever we found the cart and back, how long the trip might possibly take.
Yeah, I'd say based on your knowledge, it would be maybe another half a day's trip to get, or well, no, maybe another half a day's trip from what you already made before to get to.
To get to the split.
Or no, I'm sorry, forgive me. You would get to the split in about a day's travel. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, you'd get to the split in about a day's travel. So you can, I guess, let's see, how old is that map? 80 years old
Yeah.
that you all have? You would see the orchard that you all were passing on your way. And about halfway down the orchard, the road splits.
Okay.
And where you all were was slightly past that split when you found the cart.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, so that is
Yeah.
the split.
You were slightly past. Not the caved-in road,
Yeah.
but because you got to the caved-in main road, and you had to come back through the bypass.
Yeah.
And from the bypass, there is a split that takes you either to Galen or to Kalnora. You all maintained the route to Galen, so you
Because
could
that's where the
find
supplies were coming
because
from.
that's where
Yeah.
the supplies were coming from.
Actually got warned of the caved-in main road and avoided it entirely.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's right.
so
we should make haste then. Kalnor?
Well-
Axis.
At least out onto the road to
We have to
Kalnora.
wait on
once we
Axis.
get our axes.
It's true.
Yeah, waiting for the X's is probably a good idea. It's the-
We'll do that, collect the reward. We should probably come up with a name as well.
Friends of Deborah.
But now there's two of them.
Deborah and Deborah 2. Deborah and Deborah 2.
Deborah and Deborah.
D&D 2.
The mighty
Quack
ducks are
back.
back.
Oh my.
God damn it, I love it.
We need a group name. What's our group name?
Oh,
Gordon's Weird Friends.
Big Top Fun Show.
Tell everyone you don't like seeing dead people and you're weird all of a sudden.
That's too long of a group name, but I appreciate your input.
The Bad Dreams team.
The Bad Dreams team.
The B team.
Yes, that one. The B
Are
team.
we the B team?
I think we're the A
When the A team was busy, you got
The B team.
Oh,
The logo can be a D.
it's like the Great Lakes Avengers.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh,
Y'all are never
not even the
gonna make
West Coast Avengers.
it.
No.
The Great Lakes Avengers. Ugh.
Paragons of the Dust Bowl.
The Fist Crackers.
So where would you all like to spend your time going over your name?
The Lunch Bunch. We don't fucking do anything else.
Where would you all like to spend your time going over your name and waiting for your access to get done?
Well, they tolerate us the most at the goat.
So maybe if we go hover around Jory, he'll get done quicker.
Oh, that seems like a great way to get things done.
Yeah, you go do that. Actually, no,
Just
don't.
He seems
Actually,
friendly.
no, don't.
Smash cut to us fishing Finnegan out of the pier.
Yeah, it's an anchor tied around your.
I don't know water breathing yet, so I can't swim down there and hacksaw you free.
Yeah, okay, I'll stick with you all.
That man is gonna throw you up and die.
We don't know how deep it is right off that lip.
I don't know what's in there.
Oh, I know what's in there.
Shit.
Horrors. Horrors. Deep and scary horrors. Haugens
The
and
meat wall.
yeah.
Watery meat wall.
So yeah, probably the goat.
I guess the goat.
Going back
Yeah.
to the goat.
Yeah, we'll just hang out at a table discussing this.
All right. We go back to the goat.
There are no other bars in town.
There's
There's
like
the bilge.
30 other places.
There's the
You all go
bilge.
to like 4 places.
Yeah, you know
It's
what? Let's
fine.
go to
Nobody
the
else
bilge.
gives us a discount.
No, he spent all this time making all these places.
You're already at the goat. Abram says, welcome back.
We're just treating it like it's a hotel resort. We just keep walking in.
I basically
Oh, the
run this
goat.
shit.
I love it here.
Hey, look, I made a play. I got comfortable. Here I am, baby.
But it's cheaper
I
here
mean, when
now.
you travel, you stay at one hotel, right? Your shit's there. It sucks to bounce from a hotel. You gotta
We
get all your
literally
bags packed.
we just got a discount from these people. Why would we stay anywhere else?
It's true.
I'm broke.
I mean, you can't get a discount to nothing.
Is the water free?
The seawater.
If you
is.
have to ask, probably not.
I just feel like they at least could give me a water. It's okay though.
It's probably fine.
Althea says, yeah, I'll get you water. I'll be right
Thanks.
back.
Thanks. It was more like a rhetorical
She
question.
comes back and sets the water down because she's a good host. Says, is there anything else I can get for y'all, or y'all just enjoying your day?
I'll have an ale, please.
1 ale coming up.
Same.
2 ales coming up.
I'll have a water.
Another water.
I'll have an ale.
3 ales coming up. She comes back and sets all the ales down, sets down water glasses, and sets a pitcher of water down on the table.
That's what I'm talking about. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay. So, they want to know what we call ourselves.
The fearsome fivesome.
That is certainly a name.
I just feel like this is a creative space where I don't have to.
No, it
I
is.
feel like we
like
can be
it.
open with each other.
It's a good one.
There's no bad
You know,
ideas.
we almost
no bad
died,
ideas,
we
bro.
killed
It's good.
together.
It's good.
We eat together pretty often.
I do love killing goblins and eating food.
Mm-hmm.
We could always be the goblin kickers. Everybody loves kicking a goblin.
I feel like there's a joke.
But I thought
with-
that was
we can make
a
we can make a
closed-minded.
food joke with goblins somehow.
when Finnegan doesn't like
Work
goblins,
hard.
it's a problem.
Oh, there's a lot of jokes I could make with goblins so far, but they won't put many of those in the paper.
No, get out of that zip code. No, not
What do you
that.
mean get out of that zone? There's other zones.
Althea walks by and she says, we don't tolerate that here. Fills the water back up.
There are other zones, Quinn.
Danger zone.
There's the danger zone, which you are definitely currently in.
You're on the highway straight to it.
Yeah.
Should we ask for like third party input on this?
No.
They ain't out there being heroic.
They don't know our minds. Our donkeys.
You're gonna let Mitch name us?
I was just saying a suggestion.
Just
you should think about what
To
you're
be
asking.
fair, in the last game that I played with Mitch that he got to name us, we ended up with the name Ass.
That's true.
Yeah, I was about to say, if I wanted to be named the Hairy Knobs, I would just suggest the name Hairy Knobs.
Ass wouldn't be like inaccurate. I mean,
The
there's
two,
like 2 of them
the
out
two
there.
ass crew.
Two ass crew. Which one's Uncle Luke?
The mule.
In fairness, ass is an acronym.
It is.
Yeah.
Not the best acronym they could have chose, but it's the one they did. So, be the Stabbing Avengers.
The Order of the Donkey.
We do have
The
two.
donkey punchers.
No one knew that.
Then they would think that we abused the donkeys.
No, we ride the donkeys into battle and then punch
Punch
someone when
things.
we arrive.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
What were you guys talking about?
I've never heard this term before. This is new to me. It's new territory.
You've never spent any time near a barracks, have you?
Nope.
And with your ramblings comes the passing of time.
Many times have passed today.
And with the passing of time should probably come a passing of a quick break. So let's take a quick break, and then we'll get back to it. Maybe you guys will have a name.
The Friends of Deborah.
That's again, we're back to that. That's fine.
The third time we've heard that one.
Generally speaking, like I'm not like the churchiest guy, but I am a cleric. I am a good guy.
All right, so
We could call ourselves the Order of Seven, which would be funny because there's only 5 of us.
But there's two donkeys.
Well, a donkey and a mule.
Oh, that's like a Ben Folds 5 kind of situation there.
I was thinking
The
more along the
gruesome
lines of
twos.
7 dice in a set.
right about
Yes,
that time,
2 donkeys.
that same
I
courier
am-
before
actually-
walks up to your all's table. Hey, Jory, sent me. Your things are ready.
Thanks.
Oh, hey.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks. I'll give him a copper.
Hey.
Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye. He turns around and he leaves.
Did he just get a tip and wait for another tip?
Maybe he was just
That guy's kind of
looking at us.
strange.
I think he's just awkward.
I think we're weird, and everybody else in this town's probably fine.
Is there
I honestly think this might be an us thing. Like, look, if everybody looks weird, you're weird.
Oh
Just
no,
saying.
we are the
It's
weirdos.
We are the
It's
weirdos,
because we're
mister.
not from here. They could just tell we were being really touristy or something.
Well,
And
I don't think there's anything wrong with it either. I just was saying that's probably why.
anywho, let's go to Jory's and pick up your weapons.
Alright, communist. Sorry. Yeah, let's go to Jory's.
yeah, let's kick it over to Joyce. I'm gonna thank Althea for
Sorry.
all of her hospitality.
Anytime. Please come back and see us.
We might.
I'm just glad nobody suggested like a stupid pun on what he just said, like the commie fists.
Oh no.
The Bludgeoneers.
I actually like that one.
Oh, thanks.
The Bludgeoneers.
It's like the Lumineers.
Bludgeoneers.
It's like the Lumineers, but with attitude.
I think we have a group name.
I'm amazing at this.
Pickles, keep up the good creative work over there.
So the Bludgeoneers make their way out of the ivory goat.
I'm writing that down.
Dear
Yeah.
diary, the Friends of Deborah and I.
How do we spell this? B-L...
Bludgeon.
Blood...
EERS.
DGEON.
At the end, I guess.
E-E-R-S? Bludgeoneers? Is that correct?
I have to write this down.
Is it EON?
Yeah.
Bludgeoneers.
The Tales of the Bludgeoneers.
Roll the fucking op.
Alright. The Bludgeoneers.
Are we spelling that double E-R-S like musketeers?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, the Bludgeoneers. A hammer for one, a hammer for all. Let's get hammered and hammer them all.
None of you wield bludgeoning weapons.
Not
I
yet.
do.
Yes.
So,
I have a mace.
I have
Yeah.
I have
So do I.
fists.
that's true.
I also have a mace.
Yeah, none of you wield. You wield.
I was gonna say I've
Yours is
wielded.
in your hand. Let's say just having it on your person doesn't mean wielding.
That just
These
means,
are my
Hey,
bludgeoning
we'll just, we'll just catch them off guard then.
It's fair. You swing an axe. Well,
more
you
about the
used to.
spirit
You're
of the name,
hoping
really.
to go get an axe back to swing again.
Yes.
And as you pull up to Jory's, he's actually not working for once.
Good for him.
Oi, Jory.
He's nowhere to be seen.
Oh no.
Oh Christ.
Taking a break.
He doesn't seem like the kind of guy that
Wait,
takes
wait.
breaks.
I have an idea. I want to walk up to his door.
Come on in.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
but he finally got it, boys.
Finally worked, guys.
Fucking arc complete.
Oh yeah, this will definitely be the last time.
Yeah, this is absolutely
it was worth
the
a
last
try.
time.
It was
Totally.
worth a try.
Alright, so we walk in.
Yeah, so you walk on in, and Jory is standing there behind his counter with a mug in his hand, and he's wiping his brow with a cloth, and he says, "Just taking a break. Come on in."
It's going in.
Yep, I follow on in.
All right.
We got a message that you had some work taken care of.
He looks you all over, and he says, "Oh, right." Gulp. Gulp. And it starts to pour over his cheeks and down his chin and into his very short beard and begins to drip off and down his shirt, and he just kills the whole thing, and he... I'm done. With the axes. And he leans down on the bar and he picks it back up and he sets them both on the countertop. He says, "I'll tell you what, 5 gold, take care of the whole thing since you brought me back. All me supplies."
I'm gonna lay down 5 gold
Oh, is that 5 gold each or 5 gold total?
total.
Oh, well, I owe you then. Thank you.
Right. Appreciate it.
Do you need me to pay that half to you now? Okay.
I'll just collect a favor in the future.
Fair enough.
Yeah, no
Ominous.
Biggie. No biggie.
Just push a guy out this window real quick. I can't do it
I'm
because
too
the
nice to
fingerprints.
do it. Yeah, but if you were to just...
Speaking of favors, if you all need anything else, I'm happy to be at your service.
Well, would you be interested in checking over our map again?
Sure. What are you looking for?
The road.
Calnora.
To
Yes.
Elnora.
Well, the road to Calnora. We just want to double check that and make sure nothing crazy's happened, like that cave in on the road to Galen.
Right, alright, so it looks a little funny on this map because of the bypass now. But it's the only branching road from the bypass. Can't miss it.
All right, brilliant.
Thanks, Jory.
Much
Rolls back
appreciated.
up,
You're a
points back to
peach.
you. Anytime.
All right. Well, then I guess that's our next little jaunt. The Bludgeoneers take off again.
So it is, it's late afternoon, early evening. The sun hasn't set yet. But you can feel free to head out at any time, whenever you all are ready.
Is it time to hit the road?
May
Is
as
everybody...
well.
Do we need to go somewhere to replenish rations? We all used some up when we were on...
we all used
the
2
road?
last time we were
I
out,
have
right?
4 days of food or so for me, I think.
So yeah, we should probably stop and pick up a little bit more.
Still don't have any money.
We can handle that.
Okay.
Everybody eats, all right?
Okay.
But not everybody gets a new pair of boots every time they see a pair of boots.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
But
that's
everybody eats. And you're small, so it can't take that much.
No, not really.
Theory.
Maybe Gendru can make something for us. Or is there another place?
Oh, some rations? Well, we would need to just potentially stop by a general goods store for that, right?
Should be able to get iron rations at such a place.
Where can we
So,
go to buy
yeah, George.
rations?
There's a general store. You've been there before.
I was gonna say it's where we got the map.
Man, that place
That
is
old-
a...
Oh, no!
I liked that from my memory.
No!
That old
Well, you
man
better
came on.
remember because old Gangly Langley's daddy's got a...
When that courier first came up, I thought it was Gangly Langley for some reason. I was like, this guy.
Heard you were looking for me. And then he just stares at us all weird.
Gendru is missing, right? Did we find
Gendru.
him?
No, we found
we found
Gendru.
Gendru.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
He was
right.
with
That's
Smith.
Andolin's husband.
Yeah, we
That's
had
Andolin's husband.
we had to fight the pudding.
That's right. He was the
That's
guy.
why we're here in the first place.
Pudding.
Yeah, otherwise we would have left already.
Days
Looking
ago.
for a different note.
Yeah, alright, so I guess we're gonna head on over to the general goods store
All right.
so we can
I
buy
was
some-
trying to find something about the the creepy general goods store.
Longfellow and Sons
Yes.
General Goods
Yeah.
Store.
Old
Gerald.
Gangly Langley and
Gerald.
Gerald the shopkeep.
I did not write anything down about them.
Which is amazing
Oh.
because you've written down like everything else.
Yeah, I have, which is I was also surprised. I've got shit and nothing.
You're allowed to goof off too, you know. So yeah,
Is this what we're doing?
gotta go. Yeah, we gotta go see old Gerald. Get some supplies.
Let's go see Gerald.
All right. You approach the Longfellow and Sons General Goods Store and Oddity Shop. And it appears to be open. Lights are on.
Well, I guess I'm gonna go through the door then.
All right. That's about the sound the bell makes as the door opens. And
Perfectly timed. Thank
That
you.
scared me.
Is that a dice tower tumbling?
I'm
Yeah,
like
it
all
was.
on edge. We're about to see Gerald.
you hear, oh, welcome.
All right, this guy.
Yeah.
Welcome. Welcome. Welcome.
Well, thank you.
Yeah,
Welcome,
it's
welcome,
good to see you
welcome,
again.
Welcome. Welcome.
Thanks.
Okay, what do you want?
We're here to purchase some traveling rations.
Oh, wonderful. I got those.
We want to buy them.
Oh, good. That's what I do. I sell things.
Yeah.
How many do you need?
I need 2, please.
2,
2 probably.
4.
We probably all need to.
At least to replenish what we had. Yeah.
Oh. I'll see if I got them.
You just said you
You're
had
not
them.
going to go anywhere, right? I don't know if I got 10.
Yeah, we'll be here when you get back.
Yeah. How else you going to buy things?
Exactly.
He turns around and he shuffles off.
So what's the oddities in the oddities shop?
Our
Looking
map.
around, you'll begin to notice that it's not just a general goods store. While there are various things like adventuring gear, rope, and backpacks hanging on the walls and stuff, and then there's fishing equipment, and there's hardware, hammer, nails, lumber. There's various kinds of tools, saws. There's nets that look like they come off of a fishing boat. There's buoys and life jackets in there and preservers. And then there also tends to be odd trinkets here and there. A chest, statuettes of various kinds, pictures. Just various picture frames with things in them, half broken busts, all
Almost like flea market stuff.
kind of like walking through a peddler's mall, sort of, but no theme, no,
Right.
Okay, yeah,
just
I can respect
a
that.
lot of various things.
Seems like a barterer.
And he comes walking back around the side, and he said, 10.
If
That was the
possible.
number, if possible.
All right, and he shuffles back around again and disappears again.
This guy rules. Best.
How could you forget about this guy?
Carefully.
Carefully and strategically.
Strategically, yeah.
And then you hear some clattering in the back, and he comes shuffling back around with a box. And he sets it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 5. See on the other side of the box. 6, 7, 8. Oh, 9, 10. Anything else?
Thankfully, no.
All right. This is you. You want these?
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Let's see. 2 gold.
2 gold.
2 gold. 2
I will,
gold.
who wants to go halvesies
I'll
with
throw
me?
one.
I'm at 1, so there's 2.
All right. Thank you. Hey, maybe I'll see my son.
We're still looking for him.
Oh, good. If you see him, please tell him I need help.
We will.
We absolutely will.
Good. He's lazy.
He is.
He wants to be an adventurer. Ain't no sense in it. Adventure only brings pain. Why run away from a good job? Doesn't make sense. Can I help you out with something?
You already have, sir.
Okay. Can I help you with something?
God damn it.
I'm gonna go ahead and head on out the door now.
All
Yeah.
right. Goodbye then.
Bye.
Have a good day.
Come on back and see us again.
Bye.
We will have to sooner than later. I love Gerald.
Poor guy.
Gerald is why we haven't left the Rhine.
I've run into 2 of these people.
You mentioned that.
Yeah, you mentioned that, which implies, for comedy's sake, that there will be at least one more.
At least one more. Yeah, probably named Gangly Langley. We should maybe do some looking into that boy while we're around town after we get
Last
done
time
with
we
this
asked
bandit
about
business.
him and said we told the guy that he probably ran off, and the guy said, "Good for him." I don't know how much
Yeah,
help
that's
we're
what-
gonna get.
That's what the blacksmith said. That was one
We
person.
did kind of
spoke to.
forget to continue that side quest while we were
Yeah,
in town.
we can
We
check
had
out the
some
road.
things to do.
We can check out this here road and do this little bandity thing and collect some ears for.
Yeah. Chances
proof
are,
of-
if he hasn't gone back to the shop, he's probably not in town.
That's what I'm thinking. I doubt he's in the Rhine.
Yeah, but somebody might know
Yeah.
where he went and or where he is if he is in the Rhine. Maybe he's got a lady friend, or maybe
Right.
a
Do
dude.
you-
friend.
do you
like
wanna
his father, that's very doubtful.
But his father
But
had to have had
maybe.
a
That's
friend
it.
once.
Yeah, his
One
father
time.
had a lady friend at least once.
Maybe it's not even his actual son.
That I'm willing to believe that.
We haven't met him yet, so I don't know.
Maybe he doesn't even exist.
He's just an Alzheimer's
Maybe he's
vision.
no longer with us.
All right, so we got our rations.
Yes.
And you're standing in the road again.
Yep, and we're just standing in the road.
Same
We
thing.
should just be the roadblocks. That's apparently what we
Walking down
do.
the road.
So now we need to start heading towards Calnora while we babble
it.
about
Well,
these.
Yeah, we're headed out the same trade route we were headed out before, right?
Right. Yeah.
Okay. So we on the road. We got the short stuffs riding in the cart, and then
I'm always in the cart. Unless we're in a building.
always in the cart.
Well, if we're moving, I'm in the cart.
Gotcha.
That's fair.
Little
I would
legs.
say that if you are in the cart and you are not driving the cart, it would afford you the benefit of a short rest.
Wow. That's nice.
That's cool. Yeah, we should keep that in mind.
As long as you're not trying to do anything else while you're in the cart.
I'm driving the cart.
But
I'm learning how to work with the new mule.
Crazy frog.
you all are quite a bit more familiar with the road this time, at least until the split.
I didn't need that. There was none of that left. That had made its way
How
is-
completely out of my
How is
consciousness.
there none of that left?
It's very
It doesn't
relevant.
haunt you?
It's very relevant.
I've
Like
done
when
a
you're
lot
alone?
of drinking. Okay.
Well,
that's what I imagined it would
congratulations. Now
haunt
you
me
get
the
to do a lot
most.
more.
A lot more, yeah, to get rid of it again.
All right.
My therapist is gonna be angry.
Yeah, mine always is too. It's fine.
So who said they were driving?
Me.
Go ahead and make a survival check just for the trip to the split off.
Is that this one?
It'll be a
Yeah.
It'd be a
D20.
D20
plus your modifier.
survival skill modifier.
16.
Survival is wisdom.
I know.
With the 16, yeah, your travel goes pretty well unimpeded.
Nice.
Let's see, how long did it take you to get to the bypass last time? It's like a day and a half.
Mm-hmm.
And then it would take you another half a day to get there, so it's been 2 days worth of travel. to get to the split when you finally do find the cutoff with a sign that says Road to Kalnora.
Nice.
Brilliant.
I think that's the
Fantastic.
road.
Underneath that sign, it says Road to Cantrove.
Ooh, I have to go there. Not right now, but I have to go there sometime.
What's in Cantrove?
Isn't that the place you have to go?
Yeah.
And
That's what he
above,
just said.
That's where the tabaxi are.
Oh.
Thought I heard
In the
that.
jungle.
Thought that was my brain.
It's part
Are
of
you
my-
on a quest to pet a tabaxi?
No,
Ugh.
I'm on a pilgrimage to talk to them about my horrible nightmares.
Oh.
a smaller sign
Wall.
pointed in the same direction says Last Respite.
Ooh. Ominous.
Oh.
No one ever mentioned that.
That could have been a really cool group name too.
It's not too late.
Nah,
What
we're
was
the Bludgeoneers.
What was the other place besides Kalnora?
last
Cantrove?
Cantrove Jungle.
Just Cantrove.
Yeah. Which means probably a town near the jungle.
Yeah.
Possibly
And-
in the jungle.
The
This is
small
the mighty
sign,
jungle.
the small separate sign that looks like it's been
The lions.
placed up separately says Last Respite. And it's pointed in the same direction.
They all point the same way.
Mhm.
Okay.
Seems like there might be a
The sign,
store or tavern on this route.
a sign all the way at the bottom, pointed in the opposite, in the, I guess, other direction down the path. Says Galen.
Nothing else, just Galen.
It just says Galen.
It's the capital, right? Or no, wait.
Kalnora is the
Kalnora is
capital.
the capital. Galen's the largest shipping port.
Yep.
Do you gain any benefit from a short rest? Is there anything that...
It gives you like cantrips and stuff back. doesn't
Yeah, I
it?
meant you specifically because you're the one that's kicking it in the car.
No,
No.
you roll a hit die if you want to.
But I'm at full HP, so
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
all a short rest gives you.
yeah.
Okay.
So
It's the ability to roll a hit die.
Useful after a fight or something.
Nice.
A long rest gives you your spells back.
Okay.
All right,
Since we've been
so-
traveling, should we take a long rest? Or has it been that long?
Well, it's already been 2 days of travel, so you would have already.
Already would have done that.
Mhm.
Okay.
And now the road splits, and you begin to enter road which you are unfamiliar with.
Hooray!
You're not sure how far into this trip these bandits will be, or where exactly they are attacking people on the road. You just know that it is on the road to Kalnora from the Rhine.
Yeah, we could have done some asking about that.
A bit of this road stretches past the last bit of the olive orchard, which you will be traveling past for, according to your map, the better part of half a day's journey, maybe a little less.
As we pass the orchard,
Which
Can
you are
we-
currently
yeah.
traveling down the road, following the orchard on the western side of you.
Do we happen to see the farmhouse who owns the orchard as we go past?
You do not. Not at a glance.
It's probably on the Galen side of the orchard. Right. We've been on this side of
There's
it.
so many of these trees, though.
It's pretty big. It'd be
We
hard
might-
to tell, really.
We might see somebody that works on the orchard at some point.
So are we going towards Kalnora
I
then?
admire your restraint.
Yeah, they're not good unless you mess with them first.
Oh.
Yeah,
So you can't just eat them off the tree.
you can. I wouldn't, but you can.
I see.
You know. Alright.
So we're going down the road.
So we're roading it up.
Alright.
Yeah.
Bludgeoneering.
As
Bludgeoneering.
bludgeoneering. As midday begins to pass, you begin to come to the end of the orchard, and it leads out into a bit of open field past the orchard, where it looks like trees have been obviously cleared around the orchard, a ways out from the fence in all directions, to seemingly to create some sort of perimeter for the orchard itself. And then just on the other side of the large field, the woods begin again, and you will be heading into the road. Apparently, will lead you into the woods.
Okay. I like the woods. There's lots of little tasty bits,
And squirrel berries.
I don't know about no damn
In
squirrel berry.
danger.
I don't know if there's squirrel berries here. But
You-
we'll
You
have to
never
go to
actually
the
told
woods
us
to
what
find out.
squirrel berries were.
I don't understand what you don't understand about it.
Are they part of a squirrel?
No.
Alright. So it is a berry mixed with squirrel meat?
Yeah.
Like a fruit?
Which specific berries are they?
Any of them.
Just indiscriminate
any
berries that you find in the
indiscriminate.
woods.
Oh, okay, so it
That's
is
how you die.
So it is squirrel meat and random berries mixed together in a pie.
Yes.
I'd try it.
Okay then.
I'd try it. You're good at making them?
Yes.
I'd love to have one sometime.
I'm
Before
extremely
the trip
curious.
to Satera, I made the best one I've ever made.
Wow.
Huh.
How did it taste?
I'm
It was great.
I'm extremely curious about this. I want to find a squirrel.
Which berries were in that one?
Just some berries.
Just some berries.
You're overcomplicating this by putting boundaries on it. It's just a squirrel berry pie. 3 things. That's all you need.
That's all you need.
You're a culinary pioneer.
Pioneer. I have to agree. Maybe one day we'll be fortunate enough that I can make one. But
I pray.
So, do we see anything on our journey?
So fucking anyway.
Suddenly, the woods are upon you.
Oh no.
As you pass through into the woods, the shade starts to creep over, and it is getting dark quickly. Especially now that you are under the canopy of the woods yet again.
Do we all have night vision?
I have dark vision.
Dark
Halfling.
vision.
Halfling doesn't.
no.
We should be listening closely because if somebody was gonna, if a bandit was gonna attack somebody, this would be the place.
Yeah.
It's true.
So we should be on guard for bandit ambushes.
If we had a squirrel berry pie, the smell would distract them. A heavenly loft.
They just come floating in.
That's it.
So do you all continue to travel into the night?
It seems dangerous.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't travel too late, in the
Don't
interest of
exert
being
ourselves.
not murdered.
And
Okay.
then take damage.
The sun is... Let's say the sun has gone down. How much longer would you like to continue to travel after the sun has gone down?
Oh,
Well, I don't know about you all, but I can't see anything. So
That's why you're in the cart.
We have
it's
lanterns
the
for
most
the
vulnerable
donkeys.
place. I feel like.
We should probably find a place to camp at least, however long that takes us.
yeah. Yeah.
A camping spot would be ideal. As soon as we can find one, honestly.
Are there any on the side of the road where we're near?
Make a perception check. Any of you that would like to look for a place to...
16.
Well, I'm on the cart. I don't want to go
9.
off the cart.
11. It's dark!
It's dark!
Dark!
Use your vision.
Dark!
14.
14. You do manage to find a place pretty quickly. A small clearing off of the main road. You do have to travel a little ways off of the main road to get to it, but it does look big enough for all of you and your cart to set up camp.
That's the best news.
So, you begin to make camp.
Circle up the wagon.
Who's going to be taking watch?
Circle the one wagon.
I'll do one.
Yeah, I'll take a watch.
I will also take a watch.
I'll take the last one.
Okay. First watch comes. Go ahead and make a perception check. Listening out into the woods, staring out into the darkness.
11.
11. The woods are loud. The insects are screeching, and chittering. You can hear movement in the trees and the brush in the distance. But other than that, not much else. And your watch goes relatively uninterrupted.
Good.
Who is taking second watch?
That's me.
Alright. Go ahead and make a perception check.
17?
17.
18.
18. You begin to hear voices in the distance. Muffled, but definitely voices. And they're not coming from the road. They're coming from a little further in to the woods from where you are.
Just want to stay quiet. See if they come closer.
Okay. You wait a little bit and you can hear them. They're becoming a little more audible, and you can definitely tell there's more than one.
Okay, I'm going to wake up the nearest people to me. Hopefully
Okay.
that's everybody.
Yeah, you can get to everyone.
Okay. Hey, we've got potential visitors coming through the woods. I heard voices.
Do they have pie?
They might have knives.
Okay. Pie knife.
That's like waking him up for real. He says that sort of shit.
I believe it. That's funny.
I like that since he's an elf, he doesn't even sleep. He's just coming out of a dissociative.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's my right as a citizen to have Greek yogurt.
Suddenly you all hear a loud crack,
Oh no.
and then suddenly silence.
One of them stepped on a branch.
They just heard us. Maybe.
That's alright. We heard them too.
All right.
Are any, do we think any of them are close enough to see yet?
Would we also be able to tell what the crack was?
Sounded like a branch snapping.
Okay.
Yeah, that's damning.
I could theoretically cast Detect Good and Evil. It would use up one of my spells, though.
What if they're neutral?
I don't know.
It's worth a shot, I guess.
Well,
Unless we don't feel like we need that.
yeah, no, I'm just going to...
It might not be helpful,
I'm
actually.
just going to wait to see if I can see...
You start to hear some
anything to
rustling
see.
in the woods around you. Doesn't sound like it's moving really any closer or any further away, but it does sound like it's moving around you now.
We might be being flanked.
Oh, we're being ambushed.
Yeah, this is what an ambush feels like.
I want to hide, like, in some trees away from where we were initially.
Okay, go ahead and make a stealth check.
24.
You feel very hidden.
Feeling confident about this one.
Feeling confident.
I'm just going to watch as much as I can
Okay.
from the darkness.
I'm going to ready a firebolt in case I see anything that deserves a firebolt.
You're readying a firebolt? Alright.
I'm gonna ready a sacred flame.
I've got my axe at the ready.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
if I, what if it's a deer? Maybe I can just roast it while we take it down and
Delicious.
lunch.
That would be nice.
Deer don't usually talk.
Magical
This is a magic forest, dude. I don't know.
Could be a skinwalker. We might catch it as a deer. Food.
I don't think I want to eat a skinwalker. I've watched The Thing, and this makes me uncomfortable.
I don't hear anything.
You don't hear anything? Good.
Uh-oh.
Can I try and squint my eyes and see if I can see?
Could I tell from which direction?
With disadvantage because you don't have.
Yeah, I don't have dark vision.
Nope.
That is going to be 16.
16.
Nothing.
You just can't quite see them.
Yeah.
Can't quite see what you're looking for. You know it's out there, but
Okay.
Could I tell from which direction they were approaching?
make a perception check.
$14.
14. And you can tell that they were coming from further in, directly off the road from the direction you were coming initially when you heard the crack, but from then you lost them.
All right. In that general direction,
Mhm.
I'm going to cast Thaumaturgy to cause tremors in the ground 30 feet out.
Okay.
And listen for it, so I don't hear them do anything.
Further than 30 feet.
Probably. Unfortunately, that's the limit for Thaumaturgy.
Right.
I don't really have anything cool for this.
Maybe it was just travelers passing through.
I mean, maybe.
You hear another loud crack of a branch snapping. You hear footsteps getting further away.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
see,
weird.
they're leaving. It's fine.
Maybe we scared them?
I mean, there's a bunch of us, but they could be back with more later.
We are the
Right.
Bludgeoneers. They
So-
probably heard of us.
Should we chase them?
No,
What
absolutely
direction? Are you going to chase somebody in the dark
Yeah.
and actually catch them? I doubt we'd have much of a chance.
Most
you
of
all
us
know
can see
exactly
him.
what direction that loud crack came from. It was very audible.
Yeah.
Sure, but knowing what direction it came from and knowing how many people are in that direction are two totally different things. And I choose life.
Then stand behind me.
I'm gonna stand near this fire where I can see and maybe not run headlong into a trap.
Is anybody going to chase, like, attempt to chase down this?
Not the cleric
Sound.
gnome.
Well, that's why I was asking. If the consensus was yes, I was going to run.
Through the ones at night. It seems like a bad idea. Just off the bat.
Well, the consensus seems to be leaning towards no right now.
Okay, well then let's not do that.
Yes.
Let's just wait for them to stab us in the dark.
Yes.
We'll live longer.
Then running towards them to get
Towards
stabbed with
them to
an
get
axe.
stabbed in the dark.
Yeah.
Okay, so apparently we're not chasing them.
Nope. Can we go back to sleep?
I would not go back to sleep at this point, no.
Alright, well, since you're going to be awake, I'm going to try and catch some Z's.
You're stealth still, so maybe no one will find you when we get stabbed in the dark.
Yeah, dude, I don't even know where you are.
I'm not, like, far. I just went out of the light of the fire and, like, hiding behind a tree.
Disappeared
It's
completely.
nothing fancy. It's just dark.
Just curled up in a bush.
You can try and make a perception check to see him. Against your, 24 stealth roll?
Yeah, odds aren't good.
Well, my highest, even with that,
yeah, I can't.
like
beat
a
that.
22 is the highest I can make on that.
Yeah, I can't. Beat
So you are very well hidden.
You are. Enjoy your nap.
But none of you all hear anything anymore. There are no more voices, no more footsteps.
Must have just been some teenagers.
Damn skaters.
So, what are you all doing?
Should we resume our watches and just
That's kind of how I feel.
leave
about it,
early? I guess.
That I mean, we could move if we wanted.
I'm not going back to sleep tonight.
I'm quasi interested in checking out the area around us in the morning to see if we can find any sort of a trail. Maybe we've got a rough idea of where to look.
Well, there's a good chance they're either going to be back a little bit later tonight, or they're going to jump us on the road. If it is indeed bandits, we're in trouble. Like when we're traveling tomorrow.
Yeah, most likely.
So maybe the best thing would be to get on the road now. But of course, we're looking for these bandits.
Yes, yeah, that's why I was
Yeah.
saying check out the area where we heard the noises and see if we can't get some sort of a trail tomorrow when we've got
Well,
some
I mean, if
sunlight
that
to
was a
work with.
scout, they're coming back here, probably tonight, with a whole bunch of them.
Definitely before tomorrow.
Okay. Well, let's get ready for them then. If that was a scout.
Well, we're all going to have to stay at high alert. Or at least at the ready.
I can be ready. I'm pretty ready right
I
now.
guess I'll stay awake.
Oh.
We can still take watches.
No, I'm just kidding.
So you're all staying awake
If anybody
for the
can
rest of the night?
sleep, should probably get some sleep. Might need it.
Yeah,
I'm okay. I can be grumpy tomorrow. That's fine.
You don't need the sleep. You would have been done with your meditation already.
It still
Yeah,
needs
you're-
8 hours of downtime.
Yeah.
Still have to have. It doesn't matter if you're an elf. You still need a full 8 hours of downtime to benefit from a long rest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which one
Even
do you
though
want?
you don't need
Is
to
there a
sleep,
bar?
you still need to have 8 hours of downtime.
Yeah, there should be.
So, what is everyone doing?
You just want to resume watches?
yeah. Resume watches seems like the best course of action so that everyone's not exhausted.
That's fair.
Yeah.
All right. Well, is it still my watch?
Yes, you can resume your watch.
All right.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
It's 19.
19. The woods are active. There are creatures moving through. There are small creatures, nothing that sounds threatening. Various insects buzzing about, night birds flying overhead and moving through the trees, but nothing that sounds threatening. Nothing that sounds anything like what you heard before.
All right.
And the rest of your watch goes uninterrupted. Who's next?
Me.
Alright.
It is me.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
16. No, 17. Sorry.
17. You do begin to hear what sound like light footsteps beginning to approach from a distance. Sounds like a single pair of footsteps
Coming like straight to us.
coming towards you in your direction. Not fast.
Just casually walking, not trying to be quiet or anything.
They're moving slowly. It sounds like they're approaching with intent but caution.
Okay. I'm just going to hide.
You're gonna hide? Alright, go ahead and make a stealth check.
17.
17. Okay. You feel pretty well hidden.
Okay, and I'm just gonna listen and look for a second.
Okay. Snap. Crack. Crunch. Getting closer to you.
Does any of this wake any of us up?
I would say that Zilgrim begins to stir a bit as you hear the cracking and crunching coming from the woods.
I'm gonna start tapping people around me,
Okay.
but I'm also gonna be going like this.
Alright.
Don't be screaming.
I like to scream.
You begin to see the outline of someone
Okay.
crouched down,
So it is a person.
hiding, attempting to hide in the woods.
Okay.
About 20 feet from camp.
Okay. Can I-
Just to make them out at the edge of the firelight.
I want to draw my bow on them,
Okay.
but not fire. And I'm gonna like call out to them and be like, "Who are you? What do you want? I see you. Test me and I will fire."
Suddenly the figure stops. You blink a couple of times and you swear he was right there. But it's just, you can't quite tell. Maybe he's not anymore. You sort of like look away to try and see with your peripheral because it's sort of blurry when you look right at it, but he doesn't seem to be there anymore.
But no response.
No response.
Okay. Well, everyone else is like awake now, right? I looked over at y'all. Like there's someone out there. I saw them. I definitely saw a person sneaking around.
Okay.
That's bad.
Yeah, not good.
Well, we're being watched.
That's okay.
This is
That's not okay. That's creepy.
Nah, it's fine.
That's not fine.
It's dangerous.
They can watch me.
We're out here looking for bandits. There are
It's
people spying on us.
Unpleasant.
It feels like that could easily be our bandits.
It might just be Smeagol.
It sounded like some Smeagol-ass behavior.
What's a Smeagol?
Smeagol ass bullshit.
Smeagol-ass.
So at this point, I guess I'm like back with everyone else.
I assumed once you called out, you weren't hidden anymore.
I mean, yeah,
That's
but
true.
I kind of like
Yeah.
rejoined the group now.
Yeah. We're all hanging out. We're like, damn.
So now are we chasing them?
Chasing who? They're gone. Did we hear them leave? Do we know what direction they were?
We know which direction they came from.
Well, we could check to see if there's any tracks.
That would probably be wise.
Who's good at that? Never was much of a tracker myself. Not that I couldn't give it a crack.
I suppose I could try.
That would be wilderness.
I was gonna say
Survival.
Survival.
Well, I'm not great at it, but I'm willing
Yeah.
to take a look.
I mean, I'm willing to roll for survival because it's a wisdom check and I have wisdom.
I would say, Finnegan, you can make a check because you saw where one of them was standing at one point,
Okay.
or where you believe one of
I'll
them
do
to have
that.
been standing.
That was rough. That's a 10.
10? You can definitely tell someone has been there, confirming your suspicions of you seeing someone there. You can tell that there was definitely someone standing there. As
But
far
no
as which way
tracks.
they went,
Yeah.
it's pretty hard to tell. It's pretty dark.
Okay. I think we'll have to wait till the sun's up to tell anything meaningful.
We might have bigger problems by the time the sun is up.
Continue
Because
watching.
this is twice.
This is twice.
It's not
But,
great.
but what are we gonna do, considering that we couldn't really get a trail?
Other than leave? We don't really have any other options. Not that I'm advocating for leaving, but it is.
Right.
I mean, that does seem to be the one thing that may alleviate our most immediate issue, but it also may
Traveling in the dark's
get
no
traveling
good
in the
either.
dark's no good.
It's not long until dusk.
It's hard.
Dawn.
Oh, whatever.
It's hard to
Whatever.
it's hard to pay attention and look around you to see extras when you're already moving a bunch. So
Mhm. So I guess we just gotta wait it out.
that seems good. Let's wait it out.
All right. Are you continuing your watches?
Yup.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and make another perception check for your watch.
15.
All seems quiet. The rest of your watch goes uninterrupted.
Pretty strange.
Who's taking the fourth and final watch?
That was
That
the
was
fourth
the
and final.
last one.
That was the fourth one?
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. So, the dawn comes.
Dusk.
The dusk comes. The dawn comes, and
Dusk to dusk.
you are all feeling quite tired.
Quite tired.
You will all suffer a point of exhaustion, having been woken up over and over again throughout the night, not sleeping well.
How does this work?
Yeah, what's that?
So let's see if that was right.
Means a lot of stuff at disadvantage.
You have disadvantage on ability checks until you get a long rest.
Good.
I'm sure that's fine.
You know, there's always noises you
Just
just don't know about in a
Finnegan
new
up there.
house.
It's just the ghosts in me
Finnegan in the drop ceiling.
knocking. Hey, can I come in? Hey.
Mm.
So the morning comes to you all feeling very groggy. You having been harassed all night long. What would you all like to do?
We
I
should
guess
see,
we gotta get back on the road.
we should see if we can find the
Yeah,
see
I'm
if we
kind
could
of
scout around the
pissed.
camp.
I wanna find these guys.
We should at least scout around the camp now that we've got more light.
Yeah. Take a look
little
to
more
see if we
safety.
can see any actual.
So this time, now that it is daylight, you all can have Finnegan point out where he saw one of them at.
It was right here.
You can all go ahead and make a survival check and see if you can figure out which way they came from.
Disadvantage.
Okay.
This is a skill, not an ability.
Oh yeah.
We got 19.
Oh, nice.
I got a 9. Big 9.
I got a 14.
What is this, survival?
Yes.
Yeah, I rolled like a 9.
What did you say you got?
19.
19. Yeah, you definitely can tell. You see footprints for sure leading off in a direction that leads immediately away from the road.
So now I pointed out, and I'm like, you guys see it now? You see this
I
trail?
mean, I see it now.
Oh,
You
there
showed
it
to me.
is.
Yeah.
I'm
all
sure you
definitely
saw it
see
yourself. I just wanted to make sure we all saw it.
Oh, no, I didn't see it myself. That was the issue.
Oh, well.
I'm
It looks
hearing-
like they went this way.
All right.
Huh.
We should probably try and scout this way.
What about our asses?
Mine's attached to my backside. Where's yours?
There's 2 of them over there with the cart.
Well, there's one
And a mule.
and a mule.
Half ass and an ass.
Half-assed and
You are
I mean,
correct.
surely we can't just like leave them here and just traipse off into the
I
woods.
mean, while we're looking for bandits,
Seems like a bad idea.
They might come take our.
take our
Should we maybe
We shouldn't.
unhook them and take them with us and leave the cart?
And then we come back to the cart disassembled.
Up on
On
blocks.
Kept shit in Detroit.
Yeah.
I mean, that feels like the best option to me, because they can't just take the cart without the asses and the half-ass and whatnot.
Why not?
That's on
Gorna and
wheels.
I could.
Yes, but like, how many of them are there walking through here?
That's a good
We
question
don't
because I don't
know.
know the answer to that.
We don't know nothing about
So what is
nothing.
the
Maybe
alternative
maybe we
suggestion,
just
then?
keep moving down the road and see if we have a better opportunity to find these people.
It's also fair.
I don't know. Either that or leave all of our stuff and go traipsing off into the woods.
How how dense is the woods?
Barely.
So too dense for a wagon to come through, or a cart.
Parts of it would. You feel like you could probably finagle the wagon through, but it would take you quite some time
We
to
don't
find
want
the
to
right
risk it getting
path and-
stuck.
Yeah, well, we also don't want to risk getting ambushed while our focus is on that.
Yeah.
You know, what with these guys who have already tried to ambush us possibly a couple of times.
I feel like if they were going to try to ambush us, they would have fired at least one arrow.
Sure, they had all the opportunity in the world.
Maybe we continue forward a little bit. Because we can't just fit everything down there. We don't want to leave it.
Somebody could stay behind.
How about I have a look and follow the trail?
Scout out?
ahead.
Send you out, a little bit
Sure.
of scouting.
Do a little bit of scouting.
Yeah.
Okay.
And, you know, if something bad happens, I'll just,
Should somebody go with you?
I'll light my lantern
Do you
and
work
just
better?
burn the forest down, I guess. I don't know.
Do you work better by yourself, or do you still need somebody to watch back?
It's not a bad idea to have someone with me, I guess.
Yeah. Well, that person isn't me. I move like a bull through a china shop, so it could be somebody quieter.
Maybe I'll just go a little ways and see if I can see anything. That way we don't get... No one knows they're being searched after, I guess.
Okay.
Oh, good luck.
With your survival check, you definitely have the trail, and you can follow it for quite some time. How long would you like to follow the trail for? How long are you thinking of going out?
I don't know, maybe like 10-minute walk. Nothing too far.
10 minutes. You follow the trail out for about 10 minutes, and it seems to keep going in roughly the same direction. Go ahead and make a perception check.
11.
11. Yeah, you don't really hear anything else going on. You don't see anybody else around you, but the trail keeps going. Would you like to continue or turn back?
I should continue, I think.
Okay. For how much longer would you like to continue down the trail?
10 more minutes.
10 more minutes.
10 more minutes, mommy.
I mean, they were on foot. It couldn't have been
Are
that
you,
far.
are you going about this stealthily, or are you just...
Yeah, I'm trying to, for sure.
Okay. Go ahead and make a stealth check.
24.
Okay. As you follow the trail, you begin to come to a clearing. And off in the distance, you see an old run-down fort with two people standing out in front of the front door, conversing, seemingly.
Okay. This looks interesting. I'm just gonna immediately hightail it straight back.
Okay.
So you weren't going to shoot one in the eye and stab the other in the dick?
Not yet. Not yet. I need my big friends.
big friends.
Yeah, I'm gonna just do a quick ocular pat down and then just book it out of there.
One of them has a bow on their back. The other seems to have a crossbow hanging from their hip. Both of them with swords on their hips as well. Hard to tell what race they are, but both humanoid.
Yeah.
Both with cloaks on their shoulder, both pulled over their shoulders, but hood's not up.
Sketchy looking folk.
A bit sketchy.
I mean, the fort is sketchy.
We'll say rundown fort's always
That's
sketchy.
sketchy.
Always sketchy. So
They don't look like soldiers.
Yeah, you don't just get a
they
fort.
don't look like soldiers.
You don't just get a fort.
No, not even a rundown one.
Okay, so yeah. Am I with the group again?
Sure, yeah, you make your way all the way back to the group.
It's been a while. I say that, I walk up and I'm like, it's been a while.
Yeah, you went way
What'd you
out there.
find?
There's like it's like an old dilapidated fort, and there's,
Like, pillow or military?
it's hard to say, I don't really know what those words mean, to be honest. But there were some men there, they had weapons,
Did they look aggressive?
they had weapons. I'm sure they weren't entirely friendly, but it's worth a look, I suppose.
I mean, you may be onto something.
These
here.
could be our bandits.
I
This
would-
could be our bandits. There's a real good chance.
There's really not often that a rundown fort is.
I wouldn't imagine it's like a community gathering spot or anything.
Yeah. I really feel like there's only a couple of things you can find in a rundown fort. One of them is goblins, and the other one is bandits.
It's true.
The third thing is both goblins and
I was
bandits.
gonna say, or goblin bandits.
Oh, bastards! Little
Well, the trail
goblin
through the
highwaymen.
woods takes us right to it.
Okay.
They led us right back to it. So
The fools.
if we can figure out a solution for our wagon,
Well,
Knaves.
we
Well, if it's a fort, there's definitely a road to it.
maybe.
odds are good. Of course, we would be coming down the main road.
Yeah, I don't
To
really
a
want to go
fort.
walk down the front gate road of the fort.
Yes, they had, the two men I saw had a bow and a crossbow.
From what you saw, there wasn't much of a road that leads
Yeah.
up to it anymore either. The forest has overgrown and reclaimed quite a bit of this old ruined fort.
That's great news.
Probably be best on foot.
That's great news.
The front of it is open to a bit of a clearing, but no actual open road or main thoroughfare that leads to it.
I do love a good thoroughfare.
Okay, so we're just gonna have to trust that the cart's gonna be here when we
I
get
think
back,
we just get
and
it
we
off
gotta
the road.
go. Yep, we get it off the road.
Currently,
Well-
it's still at your campsite, which
Yeah.
is off the road.
Can we put some like leaves over it?
Just
Some, like branches.
Over the donkeys.
Yeah.
Several-
Take this, Deborah. You're
yes.
hidden now.
You can.
Several of us do have rope. We could hoist them up in the trees.
The donkeys?
Oh, please.
Dude, that donkey would
It'll
be...
keep the bears out of them.
My donkey is used to being hoisted because of the ship, so at least one of them could be done that way.
I would say if you wanted to try and cover the cart and make it hidden in camouflage, you could make a sleight of hand check.
Hey, I know how to do that stuff.
Yeah, let's see what you can do there.
Yeah. Do a thing to it. Oh.
10.
10. You
Charlotte.
get a blanket thrown over both the donkeys, and you sort of scatter some leaves on it and sort of brush some sticks, like prop up some sticks a little bit on it, and then like the mule kind of shifts a bit, and they all fall off of it, kind of taking the blanket with it.
All right, perfect. Let's
It
go.
looks natural. Told you I was good at this.
A place for everything and everything in its place. Beautiful.
Oh my. Well, we're gonna lose everything we've ever owned.
No,
Fantastic.
don't manifest that.
We're not going to
for
lose
us.
everything we've ever owned. We're going to lose everything Zilgrim's ever owned.
Yeah, the rest of us can carry our stuff in our backpack.
Oh, that's
Let's
true.
just, hey, it was about, I don't know,
have
it
a
was
little
not that
pack.
long of a walk. We'll just get there, quick adventure, out quick, easy
Yep.
peasy.
The Bludgeoneers, 20
Yeah,
minutes in,
yeah.
20 minutes out.
Bludgeoneers is what we're known for.
Bludgeoneers. That's it. The Bludgeoneers ride again. So, would you all like to continue down this path towards the fort that Finnegan has told you about?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Are you all going to continue stealthily, or are you marching the fuck up on in there as the Bludgeoneers,
We should-
shouting and screeching
We
your
should at
names?
least
we
give
ne-
it a try.
We should attempt.
We know my answer.
We should do stealth until we get a theme song, and then we should start singing that on our way in.
Everybody make a stealth check, please. Can someone hum a theme song?
Oh no. I got a 3.
Oh, oh, oh.
Well,
I
that
got
could
a
probably be-
17.
17's
That-
pretty good.
I'm
That
a
could
loud
probably
little
be
guy.
that could probably
13.
be offset by my natural 20.
8.
Dang, I got
20 plus
outclassed
what?
by the barbarian and the paladin.
I gotta know pluses on skill
Yeah.
checks.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Did you say 8?
8.
8, 3, 17,
20 plus
13,
2, so 22.
22. Okay. It's a little touch and go at first, but you all... You're not used to traveling without your donkey, so... It's
Freaking
a
out a little
You haven't
bit.
walked in a
rough for
while.
you
I've got
first.
some anxiety.
Quinrin is not a man of the woods, so
I
you
can
know,
find all of the herbs in the woods.
yes, but not very stealthily.
That's
but
not
you
my
all,
job.
You all do manage to find your footing, and sure enough, you come to the edge of the woods, and peering out from the edge of the woods, there is in fact an old ruin of a fort in front of you, with 2 guards standing out front. Well, 2 folks standing out front, standing guard. They're
How
not
big is the
guards.
fort?
Relatively large. It seems to go back into the woods quite a bit.
Oh, good. There it is.
Thanks.
Do you see him?
It's not that?
No, that's a tree.
Okay.
That's a fort.
Need to change
You're missing
my
the fort
notes.
for the trees.
I can't see the forest for the trees.
Good. Good. Now that you can see the fort through the trees, though, having been pointed out, what would you all like to do?
Well, we came here to clean house.
We haven't really identified these people yet.
They're
That's the
clearly
tough
evildoers.
Do you think?
How far away from us are they
Is
currently?
it clear or is it?
No one has a sign up that says we're evil.
It's about 30 feet from the tree line to the
I
front
guess you
of
could go up and ask them.
It could be
to the
nomadic.
front of the fort.
Alright.
So I can absolutely just walk up on there and smack one in the head.
Well, we could all like ready an attack and have like an envoy go out, and
Well,
if they're aggressive, then we just attack.
You want to attack a whole fort?
Yes.
Well, there's only 2 right here.
Yes.
There's only 2 right here. How many people
We'll
do
draw them out one at a time
Fatal
through that
Find.
doorway. You'll be fine.
This all seems sketchy. This all seems pretty like
Watching us in the night was also pretty sketchy.
They kind of asked.
Well,
for
hey,
it.
yeah. I mean, we obviously need to do
behavior.
something, but are we just gonna kick in the front door and go at it?
Yes.
Okay, we know Garuk's answer.
I like the
I'm with the
enthusiasm.
guy, yeah.
I mean, the front door policy works fine for me, I guess. Just want to make sure that that's the plan.
It very much seems that is Garuk's plan. He has already asked on more than one occasion how long it would take for him to walk up and hit one in the head. I believe that Garuk very much desires to go hit something about the head and shoulders with an axe. He's been without it for 2 whole nights. He is very uncomfortable.
To fight goblins without an axe, dude.
Yeah. So now he's got to rectify that.
Okay.
So what are you all doing?
Gonna ready an arrow.
You're ready an arrow? from the
Already
tree
a
line?
sacred
Do we need to,
flame.
like, try to sneak up to the fort, or are we just... Are we knocking?
This doesn't feel like a knock scenario.
Okay.
I don't feel a knock is necessary considering they watched us sleep twice.
Maybe more.
No.
Perverts.
So I feel like they have forfeited their
Lives?
essentially.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Well, I need money
Can I-
really bad. I'm not.
Yeah,
no-
this
Will
is 20.
murder
This is 20 gold
$4.
ahead.
Ear. I figured we would just take back ears. It's lighter than heads.
Yes, 20 gold ahead.
And nothing alive is going to let you just take its ear, so they're pretty much going to
Not
know we
even for
killed them.
splitting the gold.
Not even if you're splitting the gold at 20 gold, no.
They all have to be the same side, though.
Yeah, we're going to collect only left ears. I've got a thing about them. I fucking hate the left ear.
So what are you all doing?
All right, so you two ready to actions.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'm going to ready a firebolt to...
I have a battle axe.
Okay.
No-
so
no
you three have
projectiles?
readied actions.
No
What
projectiles.
are you two doing?
No.
You have a
I
dagger?
think Garuk's going to go up and
Oh, my
hit it in the
dagger.
head. I'm not taking his turn. I just think I know what Garuk wants to do.
Yes. These fuckers kept me from sleeping. That's exactly what I'm going to do.
So are you marching out of the woods towards them right now?
Yes.
Okay. That's where we're going to call it. Because it's time to end for tonight, and we'll pick up right there next time with Garuk marching out of the woods at a couple of guys standing in front of a fort.
Act 4, Garuk leaves the tree line.